And he turns up just as we start the chat.
Right at the very beginning, at the moment we go live as well.
Quick, James, but introduce us all.
Yeah. Hello there, guys. Gareth is just this minute joining us. And I am also joined by Malcolm of May to December. And this is our 29th episode. You alright, Gareth?
Hello.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you came in at the very the moment we just went, so...
You started without me.
Sorry. So anyway, how have you both been doing?
I've been doing well, keeping up with my movie reviewing. Other than that, not much to say.
You're going towards October, aren't you, with them?
With the whole ones, yeah.
How about you,
I'm
Gareth?
fine. I'm fine, thank you very much. As I told, I've been speaking to James, that's your name, earlier in the week. There's been a few complications, but hopefully they're sorted out now.
Oh, not anything serious.
Oh, no, just eBay. Basically, last weekend I sold my MacBook.
Is this the laptop thing?
Yeah, basically. You've seen my videos, I take it, yeah.
Yeah, I watch every one of your videos.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I've actually put this on video, but basically, I sent the laptop back, and the guy got funny about it. Didn't actually process my refund until 2 days after he said to me he was going to process it, basically. It's now been processed, it's on its way to my bank, but yeah.
Was it a lot of money?
You're on a laptop now, aren't you?
Yes, right. This is Del Duo. During all of this happening, my dad very kindly said to me, "I'll be willing to sell you one of my laptops for a good price, basically." So he sold me this for a good price. So that's why I'm using it. Plus, he said to me anyway, while you get it all sorted out, you're more than welcome to borrow the Del Duo while you get everything sorted out if you need a laptop for now. So he'd lent me this laptop anyway. So
That's good.
Was the other laptop a lot of money?
I don't mind saying it was £142. All in all, it was a very good deal for that laptop. But the fault with the laptop was that it was a power problem, basically. It kept switching itself off. And as I said in my videos, it literally switched itself off while installing Windows, and it almost buggered the hard disk. Had it done that, then it would have been a serious problem. But
I think that's one thing I hate about laptops. So after a certain period, you have to keep them on charge, most of them. But otherwise they just, I hate that. That's why I like desktops better. But you can't take desktops on the go with you, so...
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you want battery life, there's two manufacturers I'd say to go for, and that's IBM or Lenovo, and Apple.
Yeah, but I find if you're
Apple laptops run forever. They're like marathon runners. Sorry, James?
I find that if you're on a computer all the time, pretty much like I am, and you're using a laptop instead, the battery will understand more quicker.
Right, what you need to do, if you're going to run your laptop as what's known as a desktop replacement, like you are, James, when you've actually got it on a desk set up, the best way to run it, if you can, is to disconnect the battery and just run it off mains. The reason why you do that is by having the battery permanently connected, you keep charging the battery up and discharging it, okay? Or you're charging it up and it keeps charging. It's like force feeding something. It doesn't want to be fed after a certain amount of time. So the best thing to do is disconnect the battery, just run it on mains, and when you want to go mobile, connect the battery back up and away you go.
I ought to do that, I'll probably unplug it.
I've told you in the past to do that, James.
You're sorry? Yeah.
I told you to do that in the past. Never listen. Never listen.
Have you taken the battery off of it though, Malcolm?
Yeah, mine ain't got the battery on it.
Okay.
Because what happens is, like Gareth said, it just wears the battery down in the long run.
Yeah.
Plus you unplug yours as well half the time, and then plug it back in when it goes low again.
Yeah, oh yeah, you should cycle batteries. Batteries are designed to be cycled.
Yeah.
Did you watch Dog 2 just now, Gareth, or not?
No, I'm slightly embarrassed to admit I've only just gotten up.
Same here.
Basically, I got, I think, 5 hours sleep over the last 48 hours. So when I went to bed this morning, I literally blanked. I literally blanked. Yeah, blanked. I literally don't remember the last 8 hours sleeping. I zonked straight out. So
How many hours did you sleep? Have awake prior to
Sorry?
sleeping?
Well, if I had 5 hours sleep over the course of 48 hours, I wasn't constantly, as in continuously. I was probably up for about 23 hours at one point. But I haven't been sleeping very well recently. I think it's the changing mood now.
Not too bad then. 23 hours ain't that long.
Sorry?
23 hours up ain't that long.
It's not that did me. It's only sleeping for 5 hours and 48 hours that did me.
I can imagine.
So I guess it doesn't help that we're working at night as well.
So, night work does mess you up a lot.
It can. I mean, there are some people I know that have routines, but even they said even with the routines, there's still periods of time where they find it difficult. But you know, it's life.
Well, my dad works night work. He's on the Gamma Flyer, and he's done night work probably for the last 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell it's really made him look older, really messed him up physically and mentally, and because he hasn't got that routine and he ain't got a stable kind of life setting, so it kind of messes it all up.
Yeah.
You been watching any films lately, Gareth, or any TV shows or not?
Was there a movie I watched the other day? I thought there was. No, I haven't. So
What about you?
I watched the other day. Don't matter.
What about you, James?
Me? I watched the other night, as you know, the Cherry Falls movie. Other than that, I've not watched it.
You watched Curse of Chucky and all, didn't you?
Yeah, that was before it. That was last week sometime, man.
Well, I've been watching enough movies lately.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I think I've watched what, nearly 40 in the last week and a half. So you know, I'm enjoying it. Actually, I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. With the whole reviewing and everything, it's a lot better than I thought I'd.
So the amount of films you've been watching now, is that the most of, like most movies you've ever watched in like one sitting, say?
The most I've watched in one sitting in the past is 8. You know, obviously I've moved about and got a drink and stuff. But 8's the most, I think. I remember that time I watched the 8, I watched Alexander, Troy, what's that other one? Heaven's Kingdom? And then I watched some others. But that was years and years ago. Can't do that now because I've got responsibilities.
So you've got some comments here or questions?
We have them in Spanish.
Yes.
Hola, como que acaba el mundo?
No idea what that means.
Hello. Habla Spanish. No, we do not speak Spanish.
We are English.
You know they should have on here, didn't they? They should have a translation option.
The funny thing is, Google do.
They do actually.
So I'm surprised it's not integrated into their Hangouts.
It has actually got this page has been translated.
I'm not going to try and do it because my computer's. This isn't a very fast computer and it's lagging even bringing up the Q&A section. So if I try and do things, it's going to crash.
Well, I did it, and it still says the same. Oh, here we go. Como you think I finished the world?
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Well, you just translated it.
Yeah.
Well, I went to the doctor about my leg, and they gave me some more prednisone, which basically numbs your leg. So the pain's not as bad as it was at the minute.
Am I okay to say what is up with the leg, Malcolm?
What's up with the leg?
Yeah.
Alright, long story cut short. 2 + 2 = 9,000, says King of Soda. It does. I'm glad someone figured that out.
Fucking hell. All this time I'm thinking it's 4. Sorry.
Basically, I went to England. Somehow I pulled muscles in my back, lower back a lot. I probably didn't help sleeping on 2 mattresses on top of each other, which was my dad's bed, and then probably sitting on hard concrete in the cold weather, so my mum's probably didn't help. So basically, at one point I could barely walk at all, and now I can walk. I can move back pretty fluidly, but my leg has this serious pain going all the way up it. They reckon it's sciatica, which is quite annoying, really, but better than having to have it cut off.
You wouldn't want to have that done.
I've seen it happen. It's one of the creepiest things in the world. Not seen it, in person, but seen, you know. But I'm alright. It's just the leg kills me and I can't really do much with it. So the whole reviewing and doing stuff on YouTube has become more of a, do now so I can actually do something.
Yeah, it's more like your job now, isn't it, with the monetizing as well.
No, that's what it's like. So I'm better off doing it that way. Oh, I've got some new subscribers. I've got 50 now. I've got 53.
How many have you got, Gareth, now?
240 something.
245.
There we go.
I looked the other day.
I've been looking at everybody's subscribers. Since I've been looking at mine, I've been looking at everybody's. I think you've got nearly 700, James.
He has. He's one off. Unless he's got it now.
Ooh.
I'm going to be thinking about.
Actually, I want to ask you a question. You said you were going to do a competition for your 500th video.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 39 videos, or 38 videos, I think, or is it 37 now, left before you get to 500.
Oh, probably be about 400 then. I thought it was 500.
9,000 divided by 0 equals Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Oh, wow. Okay. Again, I had no idea.
Well, we've got some new people because these are not the regulars.
They're not. We've got a different crowd coming in.
We have. You know what it is? Because they put the hangouts on the live sections now, don't they?
Yeah, I've noticed that. There, put my teeth in straight. They've been almost promoting the hangout stuff a bit more recently.
Yeah.
Which is why I think last week James had to verify his account.
Yeah.
I have to admit though, there's probably the like set because people get to see them, and there's parts of it that makes me not like it. Because it means anyone can come in and be horrible, and I don't know if you saw the chat with Tash where somebody was making fun of her eyesight.
No,
it really looks like,
Oh yeah, it does. It does bring up the trolls, but at the same token, I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can give as good as we get.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I mean, you've had quite a few on your channel in the past, and
I didn't actually say anything, but the last chat I was in, a couple of them actually followed me here. I didn't say anything because they're being quite civil, so I didn't actually say anything that they were people who've trolled me in the past, but I just let them do what they had to do. They're actually quite civil, which I'm quite surprised about. I think I know what it is. When you introduce more people into the mix, they try and act as if they're, normal people, whereas when they're giving you messages and comments on YouTube, it's like, yeah, keyboard warrior.
Keyboard warrior.
I've had a bad day, so you're going to suffer as well.
When anyone ever goes on about keyboard warriors, I just think about someone pointing the keyboard down, swinging it around, and hit a lot.
I have the power.
Yeah, like there can only be one.
You're a big fan of He-Man, aren't you, Gareth?
Sorry?
You're a big fan of He-Man because I know you've got the set of it.
I do.
Do you know they're on Blu-ray? Do you know they're on Blu-ray in Germany?
I didn't know that.
They are.
Interesting. It doesn't surprise me.
I don't know if they're in English or not. Well, I know they're available because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is as well, and Naruto, but they're both German only.
That's not fair, is it, for like the US and English Blu-ray collectors?
It's probably because they're not proper remasters. They're probably just straight to Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
You mean like from DVD
masters?
Because with Germany, it's a hit and miss with that stuff.
Yes, it is.
I mean, and the Ninja Revenge and Ninja Great, because they're beautiful HD from Germany. And Ninja 3 Domination was just a VHS transfer. But thank God the US made that one. So, we got to have it anyway.
Are you getting the 30th anniversary of Ghostbusters at all?
Me?
Yeah.
It's on my radar. I'd like to. When is it out? Next month, isn't it?
I think it's out now.
Sorry?
I think it's out now.
Is it?
It is out. I know in the US it's because there's a $5 voucher where you can get the digipack 1 and 2 for $10. So
the digipack of Ghostbusters 1 and 2 in it, and you can also get like the box set with them both in.
and with Slimer in.
Yeah.
That's a good statue of Slimer.
I have to admit, as much as I like statues, I always think they're really overpriced. Lamp, oil, rope, bombs, you want it, it's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
What? Bombs, you want it. Don't know what it means.
Yes, a Zelda reference.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
Well, I'd say that's a Zelda reference because all those things are in Zelda. So.
When was the last time you played that game then?
Sorry, James?
When was the last time you played that game?
What do you mean, that game? There's like 20 in the series.
Alright.
20 Zelda games.
Okay, then one of them, or the latest
The last one I played was Skyward Sword on the Wii.
Are you playing games at the moment?
Sorry?
Are you gaming at the moment?
At the moment, I'm dabbling in State of Decay, which a couple of weeks ago I got on a deal. It was like
I've been tempted to play it myself because it's on Steam, I think.
A couple of weeks ago, it was like £4 for the lot. I was like, ding, thank you. It's interesting. It's jaggy around the edges, both literally and metaphorically. But no, it's a good game once you get going. I'd say that's a bit janky in parts. But there's a campaign in it, and basically what the game is it's a survival. Not even survival horror, it's just a survival game with zombies in it, basically. And you need to go out, grab resources, and stuff like that. And basically, fairly recently, they added a patch, or DLC rather, that basically takes the campaign and makes an endless survival game, which is what people wanted in the beginning.
Nice.
But all I say to you is I do recommend playing the campaign first before you jump into the sandbox mode, because I just jumped into sandbox mode to begin with and was fucked within a few seconds, literally. I got killed within a few minutes because I didn't know what I was doing. The campaign does explain a lot more and explains the mechanics, what you need to do in the sandbox mode. Because when you first start the sandbox mode, you need to find a place for your base. That rhymes. And I don't know what the game is looking for when it wants your base. So the campaign sort of talks you what the game is sort of looking for.
Basically, the campaign's like anything. You've got the tutorial when you're learning.
Exactly. How you getting on with Grim Fandango, James?
Okay, I only did the first part at the moment. I'm going to be doing the other ones. I've been doing other videos like these, and then the movie viewings that I've been watching on Skype.
How do I word this? I don't think your what's the word? Your opposition to doing another Grim Fandango is the fact you've done other videos. It's the fact you've got a dislike on the first one, isn't it? Is that on your mind?
Right, no, I just haven't done one yet.
No? Just that when I've watched that vlog, you seem quite down about the fact you got a dislike on the first video.
It's just with the Exiles ones, they came quite quickly.
Yeah.
You know, there wasn't like big gaps, and I mean there was one kind of gap because you were like busy, but it wasn't like big like this one.
Right, there is a little bit of a problem. Then I'll say it on here. There's with this free, I had to download some sort of Gareth out with it, Handycam. Download that. There's a watermark on it, and it also just lets you record up to 10 minutes. So you have to do a first 10-minute file, then record another 10 minutes.
Well, then why don't you use OBS then?
Yeah, but there was a problem with that. I can't really seem to use the sort of record with that for the game.
Well, what's most if you get the 10 minutes and it goes up, just click the record button again.
When the file is over and it's been created, I can then start another one and then continue on.
Because it's
And
not
then,
that hard because you just put them together then, didn't you?
yeah, that's what I did on the other one. I just edited it all together and then uploaded it as one.
I mean, one thing I like about OBS is I can record like a 5-hour video and just cut it up.
Yeah, the problem with OBS with James is that he's using another program to get Grim Fandango running. OBS seems to focus on that application and doesn't even see the window that Grim Fandango is running in. So it's like, what are you doing, OBS? I'm trying to get you to run Grim Fandango, but you're seeing this other video.
So
and
is this?
If you don't record the screen, it's black for some reason. And I thought it was a good hour to 2 hours trying to sort this out, James. And James said, "What about this Bandicam? We'll give it a go," and it seems to work. It's got its, it's got its caveats.
Well, I have the problem with some games where you get the square in the corner and the rest of it's black.
Yeah.
So normally I have to do some sorting out for that to work, but I just can't
I've had that when I fitted around with OBS, but yeah.
I just don't see the point in doing the games anymore, mine, because I'd rather review or do something like that.
Have you actually ever used have you ever done a video Gareth using it for anything?
OBS?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're not gameplays now.
There's a video on my channel. You're more than welcome to look for it. Look for StarCraft 2, and you will see a video that I did about gameplay using OBS. I think it was OBS, either that or Fraps. I can't remember which one I used. But it's the only gameplay video on my channel at the moment. I say at the moment because you can probably tell in my voice, I am planning in the pretty near future maybe to start up doing it.
Yeah.
Because next month I'm looking at getting the NVIDIA Shield tablet, and one of the things it lets you do is record gameplay using it. Because the GPU in that thing is bloody powerful for a tablet anyway. So it allows you to record gameplay. So using
one of me is I played the Godfather 2 game. It's not the greatest game, I know, but every single one of them had a violation on it because it had a copyright thing. So I had to either accept that I couldn't do anything with it, or I had to get rid of the songs. So I don't want to do that. With reviews, it's my own stuff. You get what I mean?
Yep.
So they can't do anything about it. As with games, they can go, oh, it's got this song in it, it's got that song in it. It just annoys me.
See, this is where you come into copyright, and copyright's a very strange thing. Because, of course, the game developers or publishers have licensed that music. So the music's licensed to be used within the game, and technically you're playing the game, which means technically it's down to the developer and publishers to violate that video, not the original copyright owners, because the developers licensed that video, those songs, to be used in the game. Yeah. I've had so many YouTubers that I've been watching of like, oh shit, this is copyrighted music, I need to get rid of it. It's like, actually, no, because there's one guy who's actually done law as well. He did law before he became a YouTuber, and basically was like, no, because it's copyrighted by or licensed by the game developer, so technically it's their job to do it, to flag it, not the original holder of the copyright. Copyright's a strange thing.
Alex Twinder is in the audience, by the way.
Oh, is Alex? Hi, Alex. He just got back from football and he's chuffed with the result. Congratulations, Alex.
Any of you two a big football fan?
Not really. I go to games because we get tickets, but I'm not a massive football fan. No.
I hate football, mate. I just like playing the game.
Yeah.
How weird's that? I hate. It is brilliant. FIFA's awesome. I love playing it. To be honest with you, I like football, but I like it like when it's the World Cup more than anything. I like sitting there watching the games.
Everybody watches the World Cup, though.
What?
It's like a lot of people watch the World Cup that want to go on.
What people forget is you've got to follow your country. If the World Cup's on, you just sit there. If you don't care about football, you don't like anything. Whenever your country's in something, you should support them because that's what you do. The people that don't really irritate the fuck out of me. Don't get me wrong. The England team technically nowadays has a lot of problems because they're not actually not all English born now. But it's still England. Do you get what I mean? Because that's the way England is.
Mm-hmm.
How about your cousin, Malcolm? Is he a football fan?
He's like you. He hates football. He gets angry with it. He tells me all the time he wants the whole England team to just burn and die because he hates them.
Oh, you hate football, do you, James?
Yeah.
Why do you hate football? Excuse me.
I'm not really a sport kind of person in general.
You can't say just do. You need to explain you like Malcolm. You go, I just do.
I just find it boring. You know, like, what's the point of kicking the ball around a pitch and getting a goal? I mean, why does people get so hyped about getting such a high score and stuff?
The problem
Because
is
it's following your team. It's
What's that? Yeah. My mum just said football is earning too much money.
that's a completely different argument. That's a political argument and to do with capitalism. So let's not go down that route.
my problem with people saying they don't like certain sport is, in my view, you can't really say that unless one, you've done the sport, or two, but you've actually got a specific reason for why you don't, because it all needs to come around the feet. You can't just say you don't like something if you've never tried it, never watched it, never kind of experienced it. If you know what I'm saying.
I quite happily watch a lot of sports on telly when it's on the telly, because I like sports in general, if that makes sense. I like the competitive nature of it. Being a gamer, competitivism is something I quite like. I mean, I watch cricket quite actively. So if it's on the telly, I'll watch it. Like if I was around tomorrow, I think there's a Man City Chelsea game on tomorrow. If I was around, I'd watch it. I'm thinking around my mum's tomorrow, but I'd watch that if I was around. So I may not like football specifically or follow it that much, shall I say, but I do like sports in general.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I don't follow football religiously like some people. I do like watching the World Cup, like I said, and the one sport I watch more than anything is badminton. I don't know why, but I can sit there for 8 hours on end watching badminton, and that's worse than football, according to you, really, James, because what it is hitting over a net. There's no going for a goal; it's just hitting over a net. But it's still, it fascinates me because I've played it, I've experienced it. It's a big part of things I've done, you know.
Have you ever played football, any of you?
I've.
Yes.
I used to be, when I was younger, I used to be on my church football team. Our great church football team.
Have you ever been to an American football game?
No.
What? Oh.
I don't want to, because it's not. American football's a cheap arse, crappy version of rugby.
Yeah.
And don't get me started on the word soccer. That pisses me off.
Yeah, you're talking about soccer or football, James, because football in America is completely different to football in the UK.
I was talking about American football, one of those weird rugby ball type things they throw about.
NFL.
Oh, Alex says, James, you'll never understand. It's about supporting a team, the passion. It unites families and generations that have gone forever. It's true.
It's about pack mentality. It's about being welcomed into a family and being part of that family.
Oh, man.
Sorry?
I'm sorry?
What happened?
Oh, yeah, I'll have a couple of biscuits, one a bit.
No, you're not allowed any biscuits, James. I'm putting my foot down. You've had too many biscuits. I don't know how many biscuits have you had, but you've had too many biscuits, no.
No biscuits, he said. Actually, you might like them, Gareth. They're Maryland Gooey's.
I'm not a big fan of those.
No?
They're alright. I'll eat them if they're offered, but I won't buy them. It's like last week, my sister,
Hey! No, what I got?
Oh! It literally just came in.
It just came in right now.
We're doing unboxing.
Delivery.
Let's do an unboxing. Where are we? I always like getting these on the chat because it's something to add to it.
There's the nerd block, isn't it?
It is the nerd block, yeah. You're texting Luke?
No, I'm texting my dad. I haven't spoken to Luke in about 3 weeks.
What's he gone MIA on you?
Sort of. He spoke to me on the, what's the date today, 20th. He spoke to me on Skype on the 11th, but I wasn't actually around, so that's on deaf ear, so to speak.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to him for ages, to be fair. Ooh.
I've got a nice pink fluffy thing. I like pink things.
Is it chicken puff?
What is that?
Somebody got one of these and it was called chlamydia. This one's got. This one's called the pox. Syphilis. There we go. Oh.
Michael's got an STI.
I have. It's called an STD thing, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's an STI. You've got an STI now. It's the whole thing.
I don't understand these things. They're ridiculous. I guess it's... Anyway.
They're personifying STIs as cuddly toys. It's really strange.
It's like a stress brain thing.
It's a brain, yeah.
It's, okay. And we've got a Scribble Notes Unmasked, a DC Comics adventure. Well, let's see what's in there. Let's see what's inside. I know we put these on the side. Oh. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, it sits on that. What is that then? 3 out of 24. Is he supposed to be a Fantastic Four member?
What is that supposed to be?
I'm not sure. Is that Aquaman? Is that Aquaman?
Is it? I don't know.
It could be Aquaman. I'm not sure.
It doesn't say who they are.
Hmm.
I would have liked the Flash. I love the Flash. Anyway, it probably is Aquaman. But it's got a little stand, but he stands on as well. Let's get that out. There we go.
I mean, if you've got a stand for it, you could stand it somewhere in your room behind you or something.
Oh, really, James? I wonder why they included it in the first place.
You know, I never thought about that. Alright, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, crap.
It looked like a surfer just now.
Mega Blocks Marvel Series 3. I'm thinking about. I've been thinking about cancelling the block, going to the arcade block, because so far to me lately the nerd blocks have been more kid orientated.
The arcade block, is that the one that Tash is on now as well?
Yeah, she's probably got. It sounds she's getting a Zelda shirt in it this time. Yeah.
Like joining these blocks or whatever.
What's this? No, I've got a Lego block. It's great, isn't it? Oh no!
Lego blocks, they pale in comparison.
Oh, I've got the Silver Surfer.
Hey!
How cool is that? Look. Oh, I just blocked a bit on the floor.
That's a bit of a score, if you're a fan of the Silver Surfer.
And I dropped a part of him on the floor. There he is. Alright, put that there a minute. Oh. One thing I hate with these is when they make you put them together. You know, when they're like all apart kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
How am I supposed to do this thing? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. First we get the legs. Okay, nope, there's a bit missing.
Have you ever watched any of the nerd blocks or sort of stuff, Gareth?
I've said this to Malcolm before. The postage at the moment is, I think, almost as much as the blocks themselves, and all of the British ones are pale in comparison to the US ones until they start getting more local distributors up and running, which they will eventually because it's very popular. I'll look into it then when the postage comes down. I think I looked the other day. I think for Nerd Block, it's just as much as the Nerd Block is to ship it to the UK.
Yeah.
According to Tash, it isn't.
Oh. Unless they
according
changed
to
it
Tash,
recently.
she said it only costs like a couple dollars more.
Oh. It was a while ago I had a look, so maybe they've changed it.
What about the Geek Box? There's one called the Geek Box, and that's a UK
That's the UK one. And as Malcolm has said, all the UK ones aren't brilliant.
Okay.
There you go. Well, one bit's missing, but that's what it looks like. It looks a bit, what do you call it? Look. It's the one-legged Silver Surfer. So that's that. What else is in there? Oh, we've got the top. Now, this is supposed to be like Guardians of the Galaxy, and it is. So have a look.
Hey, that's good.
I like the tops. The problem is they shrink really too quickly. So I end up wearing them once for a while, and then what do you call it? And then you get this in there. Now, to me, this is something for kids, and that's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles papercraft set. It's like they all look like that, and you're like, why would I want to do this? That's why I want to change to the arcade block at the minute. What's this? Oh, there's some special things there. Oh, weird but true facts about STDs. One in every 4 college students has had an STD. 8% of people with an STD experience no noticeable symptoms. Each year there are approximately 350 million new cases of STDs in the world. STDs cannot be contracted through swimming pools or public toilets. Most STDs die immediately after they leave the infected person. Gareth, I think that's a sign you need to get checked.
Okay, I'll go get checked. Talking of which, we just had a comment from Melonhead, who said, "Hi there, who's the homosexual with the glasses and hair?" Well, first of all, I have a name, and it's Gareth. Secondly, I'm not homosexual, I'm heterosexual. And thirdly, I need the glasses to see. So thank you very much for your comments. If you'd like to move towards the exit, then you're more than welcome. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, by the way. You know.
Apparently there's 4. Apparently there's 4. There's chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, and crab. I kind of wish I'd have had the chlamydia one, because the chlamydia one looks cooler, look. See it?
Yeah.
I would have liked that one better.
Weird STDs, it says on there, whatever that means.
On their prize draw this month, you could win all 3 of the newest consoles with like 5 games each.
Ooh.
Lucky people who won that.
Yeah, fuck you. Lucky bastards.
But yeah, I think this kind of sucked this. I think this sucked this month. I'll probably do another video on it when I do on my channel probably, but most of the time I don't use any of the stuff I get in it. I just keep the shirt and put the rest in the cupboard. You know? Oh well. Oh dear. Oh, what? Oh.
It seems that they can put a whole bunch of stuff in these boxes.
Yeah, the problem is they're half empty most of the time. I mean, I've fitted 3 boxes in one box in the past because there's nothing really in them half the time.
No.
Other than the shirt. Hey James, is that your boyfriend on the right? Now, if that's me you're talking about, I am his boyfriend. We hug, we kiss all the time.
Hang on a minute. Malcolm was a hunk of YouTube, so everyone's attracted to Malcolm. It's just
You're right.
it happens, you know.
If you know someone on YouTube, I've probably had him at least once.
See? So yeah, he probably is.
Yeah?
Hey, speaking about me, well, of course, we're all in this together. This is the gang.
No,
This is the gang bang geek chat. Didn't you know that?
Gang bang geek chat.
I didn't know if you did. I thought that was you know, common knowledge. This is the gang bang geek chat.
I thought everybody knew this was like the sexy chat, aka gangbang chat. Okay, we all get off together.
Yeah. You must be new man ahead if you didn't know that.
You're clearly homosexual, man. You perhaps don't know it yet.
Oh.
Well, you know.
Who said that?
Melonhead.
He said you don't know you're homosexual yet. I think I know if I'm homosexual or not.
Melonhead.
You're okay. What's this?
Billy Fury's back.
I'm back, bitches. Yeah, okay. Billy Fury.
Is he the one that did that video, James?
Oh, that one. No, that was somebody else.
Like, talk about the Riker family.
Before we go any further, I know this is feeding the trolls, but I'm interested. So, okay, Manhead, what is it about my look or my persona that you think is gay? Because you obviously seem to know that I'm gay more than I do.
I just like the name, Melonhead.
I don't know. Maybe there's something about me that you know that I don't. I'd like to know. It's like self-discovery.
That makes me laugh, the things that people say in the thing there.
Because it doesn't affect you, James, does it?
No.
Because James is a hard bastard.
No, but even for the people it does, it's bad on them.
Are you three raving homosexuals? Well, I am.
No, I'm not.
I am not! Okay, well, it looks like Gav turned his cam off and muted his thing.
Huh? Oh, go on.
I don't know what happened there, but...
Maybe he's going to the bathroom.
Maybe he's going to the bathroom. He's going to the bathroom. I'll see you there.
Guess what I had to drink tonight?
Let me guess. Your alcohol beverage. Look, that looks like a penis.
No.
I bet you've had that in your mouth a few times.
It's called Cidra Pear, not Cidra Pear, Cidra Raspberry Cider.
I'll tell you what it's called. It's called your raving alcoholic.
Hello? Hello? So,
Where'd you go?
Welcome back. Where did you go, Gareth?
Why is it so dark in there now? It's hiding the. I know what's happening. It's hiding the masturbation. What? Oh,
What is it?
it's a butt plug.
Oh.
Oh, we're up somewhere. Oh, there we go. I feel like we're watching some really bad found footage where nothing actually happens, like most of the movies. Oh, it's just gone missing. Look, it's gone. And that's how the film ended.
It reminds me of something like Paranormal Activity. Ooh.
Trust me, it was a lot better than that, and it was only like 2 minutes.
You know what Paranormal Activity 10 I'm going to be in?
You're going to be in Paranormal 10, the bald-headed man who doesn't like football and football's going to hit him in the face.
Yeah. And how many more movies do you think Paranormal Activity could come out with?
I reckon there'll be probably 8 or 9. Because you've got to count Paranormal Activity Tokyo as well, in my view. So there's technically, what, 7 going to be out?
Tokyo?
Yeah, there's a Tokyo one. I don't think it's a part of the same thing, but I count it.
I have never seen that. If it's out yet, I've never seen that.
If you think we can hear you, we can't. Just in case you wonder, in case you what do you call it? We can't hear you at all.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Hello?
What's this?
Hello?
You can tell with your body language, my friend. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm guessing that's an answer to you, Gareth, about why you're homosexual.
hello?
Hello?
You
Hello.
alright?
Right. Yes, the way I move my hands and my mannerisms. Okay, if I act camp, in my mannerisms, then that's acting camp. That doesn't mean I'm actually gay, as in I'm sexually attracted to males. You might be confused yourself there. I would say sir, but by the look of your picture, it looks like you've got a female picture. I can't quite work it out.
That doesn't look like a female. It looks like a.
I can't quite see it. Anyway, whatever it is.
The way you move your arms and stuff, your mannerisms.
Just start.
Yomo, don't be afraid to come out there. I love how people go on about it. It's like, why do people obsess over this stuff?
Yep. So the way I move my hands thinks I'm homosexual. What the fuck? Oh god. I just said the shit people come out with.
Welcome to the chats again.
Where was I thinking of this? There was a thing here that I was going to read out. Asperger's Star 2009.
Never heard of them. I'm not going to look them up.
I think I heard him. If he used to talk about Doctor Who, then I might have seen him.
Doctor Who, hey, Doctor Who, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. I watched Doctor Who tonight, and it was a bit weird.
Crap, probably.
A Canadian bank at the end of the Cosmos to be.
Bank.
Yeah.
I reckon Peter Capaldi's going to be the last Doctor.
Do you think so?
You hope rather than think.
You're right, I hope. I really do, because it's really ridiculous now. Unless they pick out, it could be that one bad season before a really good season. Sometimes that happens with new Doctors, but...
Could be.
I don't like it. I've watched like 2-3 episodes and what. So James, you got a subject?
Okay. What could be a very interesting subject?
Oh.
Malcolm, do you think I should wait a little longer to do my DVD update?
I think you should do it when you feel like doing it.
Yeah.
Now we got can do have some fun though. Should do a picture like I did, the mine with the hands on. Not that, but like that. Get your mum to take a picture.
A little longer then. Then I can have a big whole table, do like a big whole table, and then go like this.
Get your mum to take the picture and put it on there, because I like doing that now.
Yeah. Do you do the thumbnails on your videos, Gareth, or not?
Nope.
Just when you want to?
Sorry?
Just when you want to?
I don't. I just let the YouTube thumbnail choose a freeze frame from the video and leave it there, basically. If it's a really strange freeze frame, I'll change it to the other options they give you, but I think I've only ever once uploaded a custom thumbnail.
I think one of your favourite titles I've seen recently is HP doesn't just make sauces. I really enjoyed that one. It made me laugh.
I thought of that one. Put my teeth in straight. I dwelled on that one, and I thought about that one quite a bit. I thought it was quite funny as well.
Some of your titles are pretty cool, though. Do you just do they come to your mind just quickly?
They are. I've said that. I've answered before. They are literally off the cuff. I don't have to think much about them.
And then that HP source is well, you know what it was. I like that title.
I should say at this point, for anybody who's a little confused, HP who make laptops and HP make saucers are not the same company, because I did about that.
You know what? I thought they were for many years. I thought they were the same company. I thought Packard was HP.
Well, you want to buy a HP sauce and pour it all over you.
I can imagine it now going in Best Buy. Have you got an HP sauce? It should be in your tech department. It's on the same floor with the laptop.
Oh God.
Now, what would be funny if they actually said yes, we do?
That'd be
a bit weird.
Epic, I think.
I should have my Nikon camera coming this week.
You got a Nikon camera coming?
Yeah, I bought one. It's got 34 zoom. I can't remember. It's like an L820, I think it's called.
L820.
I think it's that one.
It looked good. It looked good from when you showed me it on the picture on Amazon.
It's got 34 times zoom and it does full HD recording, which I care about. Yeah, it has a lot of.
How many minutes recording does it take?
I don't know, but the only bad thing about it is I think it's got it needs rechargeable batteries, but I can live with that.
Because the last camera you had, the one the one before it broke,
Well, this
I
one.
think you could only record up to like
8 minutes.
it recorded in like 5 minutes, and you had to record more.
Yeah, it only let me record 8 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
Most cameras let you record up to 30 because oh, you live in America, so it may not matter actually. Forget what I just said.
Can you see about the purple?
Yeah, it's purple.
That's what happened. The purple. Well, I can make it where you can see me through the camera. Like, way!
Yay! It's camera and camera.
It broke, and then it worked, and then it broke again. But I want a proper camera anyway. These ones, to me, they're very... I don't know. They're good, but I want something, more stable.
Mm-hmm.
It looks a bit thin.
Yes, plus not that, I want to do more videos when I'm out, because people want to see what I do when I'm out. They want to see if I'm as creepy outside as I'm inside, so it can be quite fun.
Alright, but if you just said that Asperger Star 2009 has now been convicted paedophile. He has now been sentenced to prison for 4 years.
Oh, nice. 4 years for being a paedophile? Fuck that. He should have got 50. You want to molest kids? You fucking get raped in prison and you get cut open. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
You know what I don't agree with prison? This whole let's protect them. Let's protect them and put them with their own kind and not have them where they can feel the true punishment of what their actions.
The problem is they're bound by the laws of this country to do that, any country to do that, aren't they?
Oh, I mean, I know that, but I don't agree with it.
Malcolm, what's the sing the emergency bong song?
I don't know.
Sing the emergency bong song?
Yeah.
It's probably this. Get your bong, take it out. It's an emergency.
That was brilliant. Britain's Got Talent or US Got Talent, whatever it is. Look out, Malcolm is coming.
Oh dear.
I like that other song you sang a while ago called about the Ripper or
Flipper?
yeah, Flipper Jack the Ripper.
You mean Kipper?
Yeah, yeah. That's the one.
That's from the 70s. That was a wonderful.
Yes, that's an actual song. Muggsy.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I think I to sing that one then.
You're probably not allowed to. Copyright.
Actually, you can, because it's not actually copyright. Because
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay, then Mog, can you sing it?
Alright, Kipper, Kipper. Oh, he knows Jack the Ripper. Kipper. There you go.
There I go. He's going like this. Woo!
Have you been? Did you watch our Intruder review, Gareth?
So what? Sorry.
The Intruder review we did of the movie, because you're in it.
No, I didn't. I'm there.
You're in it, yeah. You're in it. James makes a comment about you.
It's just a joke. It's
What
pretty
did
cool.
you say, James?
We say the actor on it looked a little bit like you, that's all.
Ted Raimi said you look like Ted Raimi, and when he got it in the head, he said he won't be buying laptops anymore.
Well, that's a fair comment. I'm not going to. I can't complain about that one. I have a few laptops. I got another one on the way as well, which is.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
How many laptops will you have then next with the one you got?
I'm not going to comment on that one.
We've had this.
All I'll say.
12.
12. I said I'm not going to say.
Okay.
I know exactly how many Gareth's got because I was round his the other night.
What are you throwing about there?
It's 56. I should say 69.
You have a phone in it?
What?
I thought you were throwing about your phone.
This is one of those things you put your hand on and you do the thing. Donna needs it. I just fight up and down because I'm addicted to it. Okay, looks like Gav was frozen. Malcolm is a proven paedolite. Here we go again.
Gareth, are you alright?
Look, he's upset.
He looks happy. He's like this.
I think it's because he's frozen. So it means he's not going to answer back for you. Malcolm is a proven paedolite.
What?
That's nice. I like that. That's the highlight of my day, you in that. This is my planet now. It won't be called Earth anymore. It will be called Planet Testicle. And my head will be the moon that orbits it, so everyone can see my head in the sky. Oh, how God save thee. I'm glad you beat Liverpool, Alex. How many people are watching, James?
Sorry?
How many people are watching?
8.
8 people?
Yeah.
Buddy now. I'm going to tap it. There we go.
To the 8 viewers. Hello! I think Gavin's still stuck.
Look, look that. Pensions will go quickly, look. Oh, well done, let me get out. That was really cold. I'll show you. Look. Look, it's got a light sticking out of his head, look.
And that's cool.
You like that? That's pretty cool, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep that, I think.
What are you going to do?
Right, so what's the favourite review I've done so far that you like then, James?
Mine? Favourite review you've ever done?
Yeah.
Ooh. I think... Because I've never ever seen Candyman before, that one.
Okay.
Oh, and also that other one, a movie called Bleed.
Bleed. Okay. Sounds good. The Archer Man is back.
We've got 2 Gareths here now.
Yeah, just about.
Mr. Archer is back.
2.
Gareth.
Oh, the other one will drop off.
While you were away, I was called a
I'm
paedolite.
on my phone now. I've literally just lost Wi-Fi. I'm on my phone on
You're on your phone.
cellular data.
The quality is so bad on it looks like Gav's got no teeth and he's just like a drunk man. No, that's what it looks like. The quality's so bad and he was going like this. It just looked like he had no teeth and everything. And he was like, now pull it, wasn't he?
Hang on. Ow, ow. I'm going somewhere where there's better quality.
Alex says you're famous. Malcolm has anal sex with Mills. How the fuck did you know? Fucking hell. I thought I was hiding that better. What I like about this whole chat is no one's attacked you yet, James. I think this is a conspiracy.
What? Like the X-Files?
Yeah,
Someone attacked you now, Malcolm.
Attack me and Gareth. Oh, where's it going?
What have they said about you?
I feel like now we're watching a really bad silent movie about a guy planting at a camera without not realising the speaker's not, the microphone's not even on.
It looks like Gary's still upstairs.
I feel like subtitles should be coming up on the screen now, like this for instance. Hi, my name is Gareth. You can't hear me, but there are aliens walking among us. I've been drinking for a very long time. But the aliens will come and they will suck all your brains out like they did mine 5 minutes ago.
Hello! Hello! Can you hear me?
Why can't we hear you, Gareth?
Sorry?
We can't hear you. And I like it. Because he's so close to the camera as well, it looks like he's mesmerised. Like, why can't he...
You can't hear me, you're just pretending, or can you hear me?
No, he's talking and we can't hear him at all. Now he's saying, look at my radiator. It's a bad day because the radiator has just popped and I can't fix it, but it's going to be okay.
Hello?
Hello.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on?
What's this on? Are you talking to him, James? Because I can't hear him.
It's all going on.
I could hear him. I could hear him, Malcolm.
You can hear me all along? Oh, come
'Cause I can't
on.
hear him at all. I don't know if anybody else can. Seriously, I can't. I'd like
Were you
to say
pretending
I'm
a minute
joking
ago?
about, but I'm not.
So can I plug my headphones back in again?
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. You had me going as
Are
well.
you seriously told? Can you seriously go with James? Just so I know, seriously.
Very funny, guys. Very funny.
Can you hear Gareth? Just so I know. Can you type in yes or no? Just so I know.
Very funny. I can't see the hangouts either. I
Right.
can't see the big thing. Please tell me I've got Wi-Fi back. Nope, internet is down.
I don't know what's so funny about this at all. We're getting a tour of his place.
I'm trying to think if Malcolm's actually just pulling my leg or he legitimately can't hear me. Can you hear me, James?
I could hear you, yeah.
I can't.
Can you?
No, I'd like to say I'm joking. but seriously,
Yes,
I
you
can't hear
can.
myself.
Oh, dear.
Maybe I should leave the
What?
chat and then come back in.
Maybe you should.
As long as that makes a difference.
I really can't tell if he's joking or not.
Alright, I'll be right back then.
Are you okay now?
Oh God. What is going on?
Malcolm, you alright?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why I can't hear him. Let's have a look.
Oh dear. Yeah, I can't get it. Oh dear.
Bye, Malcolm.
Oh, Malcolm.
Yeah, I've lost Wi-Fi. I've lost the internet.
I can hear you now.
Hey!
I texted. I don't know what was the matter there.
I've got an idea what it might be. I'm not quite sure. By the way, guys, you're going to have to read out the comments, by the way, because I can't see jack shit when it comes to comments.
Oh. Let's have a look. I don't know what. I saw about that, Gareth.
Malcolm,
right.
you'll be able to read the questions. Gareth, have you got any?
I've just realised my iPad's here. I'm going to set up the iPad quickly. See if it works.
James, you're going to have to starve them, and then you're going to have to say them, because you're the one with the stars.
Yeah, I will.
Because otherwise it gets really mixed up, you know?
You get it now. Can you hear me, Malcolm, now?
I can hear you both.
Okay.
Thank
I'm just going to get I'm just going to grab a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Alright, you're getting some more alcohol.
No, coffee.
Getting pissed again. What's a glass bottle got to do with coffee?
I'm wondering that. I don't want to ask. I'm scared to.
Let's pick up a cuppa, like, I'm going to coffee. It's a glass bottle.
Thanks, man.
Where is it? I'll take a picture of you, Gareth. Right, it's really interesting, I'll show you. Oh, there it is. Oh, you've got a light coming out your head.
I have! Bloody hell!
That was really cool. That was a really cool picture. Can Walter vote for Sing Edwards to legalise
You want a biscuit?
But illegal Mexican. No, thank you. The illegal Mexican.
Sorry?
The illegal Mexican.
I'm not an illegal Mexican.
He's illegal.
I'm an illegal Mexican.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't know why. But I know I love it. Let me be all I need to know.
You like Mexicans, Malcolm?
I love Mexicans. I live with them, don't I? Washington's full of them.
Is Seattle full of them?
Yeah. They do the gardening. They do great gardening.
Yeah.
They work in the shops.
You ain't going?
It's focusing on
2 seconds. Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh dear. So my 3 movies for today, if anyone's interested, is The Grudge 2, and The Grudge 3. So I thought I'd get some trilogies out of it.
When you watch Supernatural eventually, we need to do that collab.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get through the things because, like I said, till the end of October, I'm going to be doing 4 horror movies a day.
Yeah.
People may say, but Mal, there's only 3 horror movies here. That's because the 4th one is going to be. I don't know. That's why I picked it again. I can't believe I got this for $5. I've been looking forward to watching this. It's supposed to be really awful. I got it for $5. It only just came out and I was so happy about that. I hate that ultraviolet shit. I hate when they put that in the bottom like that. I hate that.
Was that the remake?
Yeah, it's the miniseries event remake. I'm guessing it's 2 episodes. It might be 3. But I've got to review it, but I'm not going to review it till later. I need to get the original one.
I've seen the original one on TV quite a while ago.
Did you like it?
What I remember of it, yeah.
What about this, James? What do you think of this cover? The Fear of Clowns.
Ooh, I like Killer Clown movies. Ever seen Stitches? I think I'm gonna love Killer Clown movies.
I think you'll like All Hallows Eve. It's terrible, but I think you'd like it.
Yeah.
The clown in it's awesome.
You know,
Of course you'd like it. It's terrible.
I really want
Love
to
it.
see that film you got called
Or what?
Bleed.
Blade. You want to see Blade? One of the worst films I've seen out of everything I've watched. You want Blade? You can get that in England for 50p from CEX. James? 50p. Funny thing is, it's from Full Moon Pictures.
Is it?
Full Moon Effect, yeah. It's one of theirs, because Charles Band is an executive producer on it. Those films I did in my update, I've got through quite a few of them. I might watch these ones as well. I might watch Boogeyman 1, 2 and 3 tomorrow. I might.
All I can see is James stuffing a cookie into his mouth.
Same man. And,
So he can't speak now. He's got a cookie in his mouth.
And laughing while he's doing it.
So you cookie mouth then, James. The next horror villain. Like Candyman, but cookie mouth, you know. Can't you speak? Oh, I see. That's your problem. You can't speak. You go around stuffing cookies into people's mouths and choking them to death. That's how you kill them.
Oh dear.
Now I know. I've never heard of a horror villain that uses cookies to kill people. Oh well.
No, I said I would
First
do the
episode.
plot.
Sorry?
A movie starring me.
A movie starring you? What about a movie starring you?
Yeah, a movie starring me called a movie Cookie Mouth.
It'd be the best movie ever made.
You think so, Malcolm?
What? What's that? Cooking Man?
Yeah.
With you, I can see it now. With you with black spots on your head, on the bald part, and when people hit you, chocolate comes off, and your head crumbles and then comes back up.
I think, oh, Malcolm, you could be the director.
I should be.
And Malcolm could eat, maybe not Malcolm, Gareth could eat me.
What? Why would I eat you?
Now we know where Melonhead got his idea from. You've been talking to him about Gareth eating you.
Yeah, no, we know, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, who's got the homosexual tendencies now? Gareth can eat me. If I'm a cookie, he can taste my sweetness. Oh. What a pervy man.
Who is?
You are.
No, I'm not. I'm just very funny.
Pervy.
Gareth, I was here twice now.
No, I'm back again. I had to connect to my Wi-Fi because it's back up again.
You have an internet connection problem.
Yep. Typical, hey.
Have you bought any movies recently, Gareth?
No, I haven't recently.
Anything you fancied watching lately?
Sorry?
Anything you fancied watching lately?
On the telly the other day was Ghost Rider. And I fancy watching. I know that the second one isn't particularly brilliant, but I fancy watching those at some point. What else? There's something else on the telly. And someone said they was watching a podcast yesterday, and they said that Oblivion and Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise isn't that bad. So I fancy watching those. I might download those. Didn't say that.
I've got Oblivion. I've watched it.
Okay.
Edge of Tomorrow looks interesting because he dies over and over again, doesn't he?
I don't know anything about them, and apparently they both said that's the best way to go about it.
Okay. I'll tell you one for I've actually watched, which I saw a trailer of recently, John Wick. The Keanu Reeves hitman assassin thing.
Never heard of him.
It's because you don't look on IMDb like I do every day, that's why.
Oh, I look on there. I actually looked on there earlier because this is being an exclusive now. During next week, I'm going to start doing a series of videos called 90s Nostalgia.
90s nostalgia, eh?
Yeah.
90s nostalgia.
And what's that?
Starting off with, I bet you can guess.
What's that going to be of exactly?
TV shows, certain movies.
Okay.
I think it's going to do
Let me say this, Gareth, have you ever watched Last House on the Left, the original?
No.
Why not?
Not yet. Sorry?
How comes? It's classic.
I haven't, sorry.
That's shocking. So what I was about to say doesn't matter now because no one in this chat has seen it. Okay.
I've seen the remake.
Did you like it?
Because it's the only one I saw I'm going to have to try and look at the original.
Oh! You never guess what? Adam, Adam's Collections 101.
Yep.
He put on Facebook he'd watched Valentine, the 2001 movie, and he said it was all.
I saw his review of it. I saw his review of it today.
He did a review of it, did they?
Yeah.
Well, he said it wasn't that great, right? And apparently Chris agreed with him, of Film Game Junkies. And I said, what do you like, bro? He said it was just not what you call it, and I was just gobsmacked. To me, it's one of the best horror movies from the last 14 years. Slasher-wise. Not that they can't have their opinion. I mean, that's their choice. I was just shocked by it because I thought it was a good film. So, James, have you bought any of those X-Files sets you were going to buy yet? James?
You know, Valentine, like the twist ending, where you know at the beginning there's like the kid that got picked on,
Yeah.
and then you're supposed to think at the very end that it's something to do with David Boreanaz.
Yeah.
I like that twist ending.
Did you hear what I said, James?
What?
When you got all these box sets and that?
It's on a delay. He didn't quite hear you.
Oh, okay. It's just you said you were going to get the things for the competition,
Oh,
and you're going to get the other things, and you said you were going to start buying the box sets. So when are you going to do that then?
Maybe about a week or two.
Okay. Just wondered.
I'll probably be getting yours at the end of all that, if that's okay.
What do you mean?
Because I'll be getting it like first, but maybe next week.
Okay. What's that? The stuff for me?
What?
What, my stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have it sent to you as soon as I can.
What are you doing, Gareth?
I'm trying to get the iPad working with Google Hangouts, but it's not really working very well.
It doesn't work a lot. I couldn't do it when I was in England.
The thing is, currently signed into my dad's account, so trying to get it to now go onto my account is like, yeah.
Is it because you're already logged in on one account?
Sticking nails through your eyelids at the moment. Comes to mind. Nope, it's got nothing to do with the fact I'm logged in here. You should be able to log into multiple accounts.
Malcolm loves 7 inches in his arse. That's true, I do. But I'd rather it was 12. The longer the better.
What, you got a long bum?
What it's got to do is it's got to be like longer, but it's also got to be nice and thick so I can really feel it. You know, I like that. Thicker the better.
I watched I watched that Dan Aykroyd interview last night. I told you about Malcolm after the movie.
Yeah.
And they mentioned they were going to be starting Ghostbusters 3 next year.
Oh, are they? I'm a bit pissed off with that because they could have had it with all the original cast in it. They held off, and now it's going to be women or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what Dan said about it. I think Bill Murray might be coming back as well, though.
Ooh, old man Murray.
Yeah. Will you watch it though as it comes out, or will you like see it or get it?
I'll probably say it, get it when it's cheap.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters isn't the highest thing on my list. I bought 1 and 2 because they're classics. But I think number 3 I'd wait for it to be cheap.
Have you?
It's got nothing to do with the original ones anyway, technically.
When are you having your Blu-rays come as a sequel on the first one?
What do you mean?
Your Blu-ray Geeky-Chat of Ghostbusters 2.
Probably this week sometime. I mean, I've my Halloween Complete Deluxe Edition and my Exorcist set are on their way.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to watching. I'm looking forward to getting them and watching them. I'm glad the set went down because I thought it was too much. It went down to 120 in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently we've got 10 dislikes on this video.
Yay! Woo! I bet it's Melonhead. Just sat there tapping it.
Probably right. Probably on different names.
So I hear this right, James. You're buying the X-Files sets next week, so I don't need to, yeah? What? It sounds like Cat's got your tongue, or one of these cookies got your tongue.
I thought, because James just said he was going to pick them up or something because you want to buy them or something.
So if apparently I'm not bothering them, James, then and you're going to pick them up anyway, I don't need to bother, do I? If I'm hearing that correctly, that is.
No.
Maybe I misunderstood him.
Maybe it's the internet connection. Maybe there's bugs in the system, if you know what I mean.
There is.
Okay. Just so I know.
There's bugs in my system.
Was it the box sets or was it the movies?
What?
Were you buying both, Gavin, or were you just buying the box?
It was the show, Malcolm.
I was buying the rest of the box sets.
Okay. So
I forgot there was another movie. Yeah! I forgot there was that new movie.
So James, were you buying the DVDs, or have you got the DVDs of the film? Because I might have been like, oh, because I'm just wondering, that's all.
Oh, I haven't got any of the 2 movies now.
So that's what you were going to buy then?
Must have been. Must have got confused, Malcolm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we cleared that one up. What are you doing? I'm not gonna ask. I just, yeah.
What about this one then?
Just to let you know, by the way, every single Wednesday, I know when you're doing your geeky chats.
Because
So I get a notification that you started it, and then I get another notification saying it's gone up to YouTube through Google Plus on my phone.
Oh, nice.
Just like every single week, I know exactly what's happening.
But the question is,
Spotting. Sorry?
But do you watch any of them?
I can't. I'm working.
But do you watch them when you're indoors?
No. I go to bed.
Okie
Oh,
doke.
I forgot that's broken. Sorry, James.
I said okie dokie.
I think my phone needs charging.
Start up a subject.
What?
Go on then, James, start the subject.
Yeah, you're the host, James. It's not our job to start the subject. God. What's it we're here for?
Well, what are you doing?
Hello, but Gareth's been on the move quite a lot today.
Yeah, you're getting another tour of my house. I need my charger.
I feel like it's a travelling salesman walking from one place to the next.
Right, here we are, lads. If you just roll up, I can sell you some brilliant perfume. I can sell you some
We've got
brilliant perfume. Yeah, love it. She will love it. She'll smell like the rose.
Great selling technique.
Now, if you got a big
Roll up. I got some brilliant booze here. This stuff, I'm telling you, is 200 proof. It's 200 proof. It'll knock you out. I promise you, knock you out. That's my impression of a Del Boy type rolling salesman.
We've got Billy Fury going on about tax evading footballers and about how they're not in Afghanistan.
Okay. What's got you, James?
Oh, that's better. I just gotta get rid of that coffee.
What about the coffee? You're not on the coffee powder again, are you, James? I've told you about the coffee powder. I've told you need to get yourself sorted out, James. If you're back on the coffee powder, you need to go back to the clinic. I'm sorry. I've told you before. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Malcolm, have you ever had a coffee powder?
No. I know it's a joke thing. I know
Yeah.
It's
that.
instant coffee.
It's a joke in the way that
I can explain it if you want me to. Because you can't right now, because you're laughing. It was me, Courtney and Adam, as in Adam from America, not Adam's Collections. And basically, me, Courtney and Adam were saying that we like proper coffee, as in beans. And Jay's basically said, I like coffee powder!
yeah, and
And we've just been speaking about drugs, so it was like... And James was acting kind of strange at the time, so it was like, James was on coffee powder.
Yeah, it was when it was on the Skype chat, wasn't it? I think, and it was.
It was a Skype
Are you
chat.
talking about Adam from Horror Fanatic?
That was, yes, it is, Horror Fanatic 78.
And Sunshine Girl.
Where did they go? They disappeared, didn't they?
They did, kind of.
Adam's back on.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I need to check that out later.
I thought he was a Shay.
Did you?
So did I.
What, because of the voice?
Just everything. I just thought it was a.
Sorry, Adam, if you're watching.
Sorry, but that's what
And it came up with them because of my coffee powder.
I think you could be some coffee powder right now. You're lagging.
Have you had more tea
Sorry, James?
powder lately?
Have I had any more tea powder? You don't get tea powder. Well, I suppose it is kind of in the tea bag, but you get tea bags. I don't know what you're drinking. You're drinking tea powder. If you're drinking tea powder, James, wow, that is like you're on the hard stuff there. You need to really get checked out now if you're on tea powder. That's the hard stuff.
Yes. I don't even know what tea powder is. Oh yeah, I know the one Thai food cutie. That's tea powder.
Yeah, because you need to put that into a tea strainer.
You spoon it into a cup like coffee, but it's tea.
No, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know stuff you're thinking about. I think.
If you ever do, search for QT Thai food. Yeah.
Cutie. Okay, I'll search that later. When I've got something to search with. Well, I've got a laptop to my left, an iPad to my right, so I could search it now, but you know, I'm in this hangout, so.
Well, you need to maybe have you got like a when you're on a hangout or something. Have you got like a holder that you can actually put your iPad or phone up against, or even if you do your vlogs, even.
Well, you can just put your iPad up against your laptop screen.
Oh,
yes.
Malcolm has a good idea there. I'm not sure how well this is going to work.
Do you have any more questions here?
No, just people ranting about football and stuff. And going about
Football.
and everything.
Going about my what?
You know, I'm just saying people ranting about your sexuality and football and about other
Okay,
people.
cool. Malcolm's a paedophile, I'm a homosexual. Okay, cool. So, just so we know.
I'm glad that you are homosexual, not a paedophile. Thank God you don't have to listen to that. This is the things I get called, Gav. I get called a paedophile, racist, everything on these chats. Everything.
You know what they say? The people who cast aspersions to other people are those that need to cast aspersions to themselves.
That's true. Do not judge thy person beforehand, but judge thyself.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
In order to download your copy, scribble nuts unmasked, the quest of imagination disco, follow these instructions. Yeah, I won't.
Malcolm, do you have a particular movie you're gonna save for like Halloween Day or Halloween night?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch The Mass Uncellophaning. No, seriously, I don't know. Probably the classic Monsters collection.
Have you got that?
Yeah, I've got it. Look, it's right here. There you are.
Oh, that one. Okay, cool.
Because they're all so short, I could watch all 8 of them in the day. Throughout the day, you know?
Yeah. Have you seen them yet?
I've seen Dracula and the Spanish Dracula and Frankenstein. Because there's technically 9 movies on this because they've got the Spanish Dracula as well.
Yeah.
I do prefer the English set more because the English set had postcards in. The American one didn't.
That's a shame.
Yeah. And I got the look at that cover, isn't that beautiful? Look at that.
Hannibal.
Hannibal. I've always liked the whole Hannibal Lecter stories.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of cutting someone up and eating them has always been real interesting to me.
Hannibal Lecter, I think my mum liked that film. You like Silence of the Lambs?
Oh, Alex has got a question for you, James. Do you miss him?
Yeah, very much.
We all miss you, Alex.
I don't miss him at all. Annoying.
Don't listen to Malcolm as a cock, Alex. Don't listen to him.
It's a cock like Alex. What? Did you just call Alex a cock toe?
Sorry? No, I said don't listen to Malcolm, Alex. Malcolm's a cock. He just says things.
You said don't listen to him, Alex. He's a cock like you, Alex.
That is actually what I said, so.
Poor Alex, he got called a cock for no reason.
God.
Alex is alright.
I think Malcolm might be twisting my words a little bit.
Let's not offend Alex, come on.
We're not offending him. It's called banter, James. It's called banter.
James is very protective of Alex, isn't you, James?
And you are?
Yeah, I am. If anyone was really dissing the Trinder man, whoa, right.
Alex wants to see James's Cobra.
Who said that?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that Alex wants to see James's Cobra. We know this.
Oh, so now you call him a homosexual.
Cobra? That's a...
First, look at this right. So first, Alex is a cock, and now he's a homosexual. Let's say he loves James's Cobra, implying that he loves cock.
Cobra is a beer in it. I've had that kind of Cobra.
For God's sake, James.
Poor Alex, he's only in the comment section, he's getting dissed by Gareth.
Nice cup of coffee.
No, it's not time for a coffee. God, get it right. If you're gonna do it properly, James.
Well, I don't put tea in there though. Take time for a cuppa.
Yeah? What, does a cuppa have to be tea?
No, but I thought it did.
Exactly! A cuppa means a cup of something. It's slang for cup of something, isn't it? So, it can be coffee, it can be hot chocolate.
Okay.
You could, it'd be a bit strange, you could, because it traditionally means a hot drink, you could stick alcohol in there and go time for a cuppa, but yeah.
I remember the time you held up something else and it wasn't even a cup or something, it was like a cold drink instead.
What's this? Alex put, I'd rather not have your cock, Gareth. Smiley face, and thanks, James.
See, he doesn't want my cock, he wants James's cock. See, we're discovering things here. What did you say, James, about a cold drink?
When you looked at the camera once and instead of saying time for a cup, you said, well, you did say the same thing, but look surprised when it was a cold drink.
Yeah. That's called acting.
I know, but it was. I found it entertaining.
Oh, Alex put, if I was in the chat, Gav, you'd be receiving a verbal assault.
I'm sure I would be, Alex. It's good you're not then. We'll save that for when you are.
I thought I'd give you the eye then, Alex. With a bit of flirting going on. I'm sure you would.
See, Motorhead was right all along. Just needed someone like Alex to bring it out of me.
It looks like it.
I got a question. Malcolm.
Yeah.
Gareth, what are you doing with Halloween this year?
What am I doing for Halloween? Working, probably.
Alright, because we're moving on doing a special chat on that evening.
Yeah. As of right now, when is Halloween?
The 31st.
Shut up, Dave.
I
knew you'd say that.
Well, don't ask an obvious question then.
I mean, what day? Not date. I know what date it is. God.
It's on a Friday.
It's 16 days before my birthday, actually. So, Friday. I'll be working. I can have a word, see if I can get it off. I probably can't, but hey, hey. No, I won't be able to. There'll be people off that week. Sorry, I won't be able to participate.
Okay.
There'll be people off that week because it's half-term week, isn't it? So.
Tash should be in it, being something as from Halloween. Well, she'll be something. Malcolm's going to be something too, I guess.
I'm not going to be there, I'm afraid. I've got to work with Gareth.
There's going to be a Halloween character on it.
Yeah, I know I'm going to be.
Going to what? Going to work as a Halloween character?
No,
He's actually let you do that.
On the Geeky-Chat, man.
But he's come to work with me, so how can he go in the Geeky-Chat as a Halloween character if he's coming to work for me?
I know what I'm going to be. I'm going to be Blackula.
Dracula?
I'm going to be the most racist Halloween character ever. I'm going to call James a cracker and everything.
A what?
I'm going to call him a white cracker and everything's totally acting well. And I'm going to bite your neck, sucker.
Blackula, I love it. I come to suck your blood.
I'm ducking it. You know what? I was about to say something, and I'd stopped myself because it would have been too easy.
Malcolm, you sound more
James.
You sound more like more of a vampire fan than I am now.
So how come you were still online at like 1 o'clock in the morning, James? How did that happen?
I went last night.
Yeah, you were. No, you were. Because I messaged you and said, you're still up?
Yeah, I know. I saw the message this morning, but I didn't.
Yeah, I sent you that at like 1:10 in the morning. You, according to my Skype, you were still on.
So James has been ignoring you, is he?
Sorry?
James has been ignoring you, is he?
Yeah, he does this quite often.
Hang on. That's clever.
He ignores me for you.
You two.
Malcolm, what time was that film over last night?
What, your time?
Yeah.
It was done by 11 because you went and watched Checkman, remember, at 11?
Yeah, so I turned it off at 11 then. And I think there's a bug sometimes that makes it look as though you're still online, because I certainly wasn't at that time.
No, I know what you're doing. You told me. You go in the sex chat rooms and you put you draw a picture of a penis on your head and you go, "Come on, ladies."
Come on, lady. Come, my lady. Come, my lady. You're my pretty fat, baby.
What, in my bald head?
Yeah, you draw a penis on it and you start doing really kinky stuff online, didn't you?
No.
We know, James. Don't be shy about it. We know what goes on.
I used to have the same problem. I used to sign off and it used to say I was on, but then that's because I had a mobile phone that was normally on. If you're off, it says you're off, James, unless you're doing something.
Exactly. Unless you're doing something on your computer.
I was watching Alan Kyle Chatty Man.
Okay, I'll ask this question. Did you leave your laptop on? You've done that before.
No, I turned it off.
I sometimes.
Interesting.
Yeah, sometimes I send James messages and he doesn't receive them for like an hour or two.
Yeah, that can sometimes happen. So if the Skype's got a backlog, or the Skype systems are just being shitty anyway. That can happen. I've had that happen before. I was trying to actually have a programming session with a good friend of mine, and Skype completely derped. But that was a few years back now. Maybe it's hopefully sorted out by now.
Well, I normally find with Skype you have to have the most recent update, otherwise everything buggers up.
It does. It does. Because me and this friend again were using old versions of Skype because the new version of Skype wouldn't let you do something. I can't remember what it was. So we kept using the old version of Skype. And then after a certain amount of time, you couldn't use it. Wouldn't let you use any previous version of Skype. It was stupid.
Well, I remember the days I used to cam sex with women. You know, glorious times. Not so much anymore. But I remember I used to do that. Skype used to go all fuzzy on the screen, all pink and thingy, and I used to be like, ah! And it used to keep me pink in the call. And it was because I didn't do the update. After that, it was all systems go, woo, you know?
So, you know, sometimes your picture goes blocky on Skype.
Yeah.
I wonder if this was a foreshadowing that Microsoft were going to buy Minecraft.
Okay. maybe you can share with me what's so good about Minecraft, because I don't get the point of it.
You don't get the point of it, right? The thing about Minecraft is, right? There's terms that people use in gaming all over the place called devolution. And what devolution means is to take something and strip it of everything that's frivolous and break it down to its bare essentials. And Minecraft to a certain extent is a devolution of a lot of the survival games that came out. It was a very simple game. You're just in a world, a very simple graphical world, you know, and a very simple set of objectives to accomplish. The thing about Minecraft is that it's a canvas for your imagination. That's one thing, and it's less of a game and more of an adventure, I suppose, in more ways than some games have been. I'm not saying there's been no games in the past that managed to do what Minecraft's managed to do. It's just that I would say Minecraft's been the most popular of recent memory. I mean, I love Minecraft to bits, and I actually don't play it because if I did play it, I'd sit there for hours, literally.
Really?
So I love Minecraft to pieces, but you know.
Because I don't know the PS4 demo.
My oldest niece have started using Minecraft.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely. I think it's amazing what they've done and what Minecraft is.
I thought all you had to do was destroy blocks and
Yep.
build. That's all it was.
That's exactly what you do. And you have to survive the night as well, because their monsters come out at night. And if you're in extreme difficulty, they can be quite hard. And there are some objectives in the game. But when you first start out, the objectives aren't clear what you need to do. But there are some things you can do later on in the game.
Well, I might give it a go because I just didn't understand it. You know, it was like,
What I would do is I'd play it for a couple of hours. You just bumble around the world for a bit, then hit the wiki up.
Okay.
That's probably the best thing I could do, because at the moment you can be so overwhelmed with what you've got to do in Minecraft sometimes. So just bumble around for the first couple of hours, die a few times if you need to, just see what the game is fresh.
So
and then maybe here. Sorry?
So is it really open-ended then?
Yes, it is. Yeah, the game doesn't end.
Okay.
And then hit up the wiki and see what you can actually do with the game.
Are you going to get the Skyrim Online thing, the Elder Scrolls game online?
I don't know. I've heard mixed things about it. I know that it was launched earlier on this year and the launch wasn't particularly good. I've heard that they want to relaunch it again. And they want to do another release of it. Which I'm not really sure whether that's a good idea, but hey-ho. What they basically mean is that the limited editions have run out, so they're going to relaunch those, basically, redo those.
Because I pre-ordered the limited edition on the PlayStation 4 back in like March. And it comes out December, apparently.
I think that the Elder Scrolls game online is very ambitious because, again, it's trying to do something with MMOs that's never been done. It's trying to make a single-player game an MMO and trying to keep the single-player mechanics in a multiplayer game, which is very hard to do in a multiplayer game because you need to keep it balanced. They need to keep things balanced is the best word I can use. I have watched a lot of footage of it, and it does look... What they're trying to set out to do, they seem to be accomplishing, but not many people like it. That's the problem.
Because I love the Skyrim and Fallout games, and I thought it when I heard about it. But I haven't heard that. It's like I just haven't heard that much good about it. When I watched some of the gameplay, it kind of looked a bit,
Yeah, people have been a bit, because one person actually discovered that although it looks real time, the combat behind the scenes, it's not. Behind the scenes, it's just like any other MMO. It's number crunching behind the scenes. So that kind of puts some people off. I don't know. Again, if it's launching in December, we'll see how the launch goes. But beyond that, I can see the Elder Scrolls Online going through to play in a year or so. But we'll see what happens.
So long, guys. I don't think we'll meet again. Farewell. That's from Billy Fury because he's angry because James added him on Skype and haven't spoken.
Bye, Billy Fury. Take care.
Take care, Billy Fury.
What? Why?
Sorry that we may not.
So that we may not have answered your things or that, but I don't, you know, no one wants to talk about footballers taking a long way because everybody knows about that. Be to me like saying, "Oh, James's head looks like a penis." I mean, everybody knows that, so they're not going to talk about it. Oh, hey, look.
Yeah, why does my head seriously look like that? It's not that.
The haircut, the top of your head looks like the head of a penis. The hair around it looks like the ball sack areas. Alright?
Yeah.
Bend over and look in the mirror and you'll see what I mean. All you got to do is draw a little line there. Like a little hole and there you go.
You disappeared then,
So, sorry, James?
You disappeared then.
Sorry. You thinking of picking up any other games after Grim Fandango?
Maybe I might have to get another one.
Yeah, but what are you thinking of picking up?
I might have another try at maybe Monkey Island or something.
He's got to pick up Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah!
Oh, yeah! Yeah! They'll be out by the time he's finished Grim Fandango.
There's so many good PS4 good games coming out this year and next year. It's unbelievable.
It's picking up. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna pick up the Evil Within Us. So
I want to pick it up, but at the same token, it's like it seems so disgusting and disturbing. But at the same token, it's like it does look good.
What you got to remember is it's kind of like the original Resident Evil. When the original Resident Evil came out, it was yeah, it was like that, weren't it, back then? So it's kind of something that reminds me of that.
I do want to play it because again, it's survival horror, and they sort of trying to reinvent the wheel when it comes to survival horror. So it does sound rather interesting. One game I do recommend, by the way, guys, is Five Nights at Freddy's. I very much recommend that. Sorry?
Five Nights at what?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that looks interesting.
It's basically a jump scare game, but it's actually quite clever. I actually quite like. I bought it for Android, and I've been playing it. It does scare you shitless sometimes. It makes you jump, but it's very good. So, James,
You don't like jump scare things.
What's that?
I thought you didn't like jump scare things.
I never said that, actually.
Before we carry on, let's read the comments. Alex says, James probably smells like ballsack sweat. Laugh out loud.
To be honest, James, no one likes jump scares, but you want to play the games that have them in them. And I heard about Five Nights at Freddy's, and people were like, this game's really good. Again, that's another game that's like a devolution. It's almost like the bare minimum of what it needs to do to actually be a game. I still managed to succeed. It's got really, really good review scores. Some people have reviewed it badly because they don't really understand it. But I was like, you know, why people are raving at this game so much? So I downloaded it, and yeah, it's a good game. Gets you going.
Have you ever played a horror game?
Yeah, I played tons of horror games. Resident Evil series. One of my favourite games of all time was The Suffering.
Silent Hill.
And The Suffering Ties That Bind. I loved The Suffering. I thought it was a brilliant game. Silent Hill. Definitely played Silent Hill. I played the Saw game. The first Saw game was actually not bad. That was interesting.
Did you play the second one?
No, I never played the second one.
I played them both. I used to love when they used to die. I used to laugh my head off. So it'd be like, just awesome. I loved it.
I did think the first one was very clever. Again, it did things in that genre that have never been done before, like the whole when you're sticking your hand in the man's gut and you're like cutting the man open, and it was like there was almost like a psychological aspect in that each time you hurt the person, your health went down. Whatever, you became more and more insane. Whatever it was, I can't remember what the mechanic actually was, but
if you did certain things, the game was different.
It was.
Scenes and everything, and I liked that. I thought that was great. The second game was nowhere as good though.
No, I had heard that.
One trick pony kind of thing, because you can only do certain things a certain amount of times before boom. And I liked that there was other people, and it wasn't too many people, but it was more about figuring things out and avoiding traps and stuff. I like that.
What's
I
your
like the
next
part.
gameplay,
I like.
Malcolm?
I don't know how often they did. I didn't actually complete it, but I like the part where they, like at the beginning, when you had the reverse bear trap on your head, and you had to basically control a twister in order to get it off your head. You like twist the stick and press buttons. I actually quite like that.
I like that. One of the things I liked about the game as well was the fact that you had to. I've gone brain dead. What was it? It was a smart thing in the game.
What did you say, James? By the way, I'm sorry.
I like when you get a gun or something. You only would have like 1 or 2 bullets in it.
Yes, you would.
I like that. I like that in horror games and that because it makes you want to save them in case you need them. And just shoot him for the sake of the gun. Oh, I'm just gonna pick more up later.
Yep. What were you gonna say, James?
I was going to say to Malcolm what his next gameplay vid was going to be.
My next gameplay vid will probably be, even though I don't really want to do them anymore, is Mafia City of Lost Haven. So my favourite games ever. I hated it on the consoles, but I loved it on the PC. It's one of those games that only I could love. Same with Mad Max 2. For some reason, I love those 2 games on the PC, and I've played them many times on other consoles when they came out, but just put them on the PC.
Are you waiting until you
I can't wait for that new Mad Max game.
Are you waiting until you get all your reviews done first?
I'm gonna do the reviews through October. See what goes through after that, because I plan to have 500 reviews, 400 or 500 reviews on by the end of the year.
Okay, Malcolm, here's a question for you. Do you recommend I should have my video on my gameplays or turn the video off?
If you're not going to say anything, you're not really going to do anything in it like I did in mine, turn it off.
Okay.
If you're gonna do things and you're gonna interact with people when you play it, have it on. Because the whole point of having your video on the corner is to interact.
Yes.
If you don't do that,
I just do this part with it just to see how it goes. So I can just part 2 and the rest of it.
If you watch the Grim Fandango one, all you're doing there is go like this. And people don't want to see that. People want to see interaction, like talk about the game, talk about what you love the game, what's the point. Or do what I did, make names up, people. Say Grim Fandango's Gareth or something, and say that he's running about killing people, but you're the other one or whatever. Like I did it on the Godfather game, and I said I was playing as you.
Yeah.
Make it interesting, you know, add that extra dynamic to it. It makes people want to watch that one.
You want to see a sneaky peek of Grim Fandango on here?
No.
Right?
No. Leave it for the video.
No.
We can go and look at it if we feel like it, because I'm sure if we do that, the views go down to 0.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Because you'll no longer be interacting.
I think it was Gareth who disliked your video.
It wasn't me.
I think you mentioned the X-File, so he disliked it.
It was you, wasn't it, Mark?
It wasn't me, I promise.
No, so was it Mark?
What?
Yeah, it's Malcolm. Yeah, he's trying to cast me as the culprit, but it's really him.
It was me all along. Of course, it was me. You know, no, to be honest with you, I don't dislike people's videos because some of those features I just don't see the point in.
So you liked it then?
I like videos if I really like them, but I don't bother with the dislike button because I think it's stupid. If you dislike it, just don't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked on my likes, dislikes thing on my analytics page, and I've got like 200 odd likes, and I've got like 66 dislikes. Most of them, it's like, why?
Yeah.
I wonder what goes through people's heads when they want to just put dislikes on videos.
Someone do the Google Hangouts and goes, "Are you going to watch?" Before I was sorting things out and I got on a Hangout, all I got was like 5 no's from people who weren't even in my list. So it was like, what's the point? If you don't want to watch it, just don't watch it. Don't say anything. Don't make me depressed. Do you know what I mean?
What they should do is disconnect the dislike feature.
I mean, you look at you, James. You got all upset about Grim Fandango. You got to the point where you were going to end your life. Someone disliked it while it won. I mean, who puts in their vlog? I got one dislike. Why did this happen? Please tell me. I mean, over one.
Yeah, and then
on about how it's the end of their life.
And then since I uploaded that vlog, I had a second one on it.
Yeah, no wonder, because people fucking went, if he's going to do that, we'll do it on purpose. Ha ha ha.
So you re-are getting your life then, James, then you've got 2 dislikes.
No, not really.
3 strikes and he's out.
Yeah! Don't dislike it. No one else dislike it again. I said that'll be it.
Okay, I've just gone over there and disliked it, and so have I now. Boom.
An overdose on coffee powder.
It's true. Oh my God.
I think the problem is, James, one of the things you need to do is the next gameplay you do needs to be of a game that's not on YouTube a lot, because Grim Fandango's got a lot of videos up.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
What's
So
that?
Gavin's videos are unique in their own way because he puts different names and stuff on them, so people are going to be able to go, oh, I remember that guy. He had something HP in it with sauces. Voila, you found it. Someone else is going to have that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's revealed my secret. But yeah, that's actually, as Malcolm just said, if you think of a quirky name for your videos, or whatever, people start coming back. Or you start being quirky in your videos, people start coming back. As Malcolm said.
I can't believe you've got nearly 700. I'm like, wow.
Well, me?
Yeah. I mean, been on it for years, so that makes sense. I'm just like, wow, 700. You know what I mean?
So you weren't on here 7 years ago?
Yeah, I was on there. I watched your videos from day one. I was your #1 subscriber. Ah.
I'm your #1 fan!
That was on Argento Deep Red, wasn't it?
No, it was completely different name. I've had since I watched your videos, I've had like 6 different names. Because I used to upload wrestling videos on them and watch them for people, and they got kicked off, obviously, so I stopped doing all of that. I think I'll start watching from your Q&A video.
Yeah.
That was like your 6 or 6 video.
How many years ago was this?
4 years?
Mm-hmm.
3-4 years ago?
That sounds about right.
You didn't know the story, didn't you, Gav? About how James inspired me to be a YouTuber.
I think so. You did a video about it, didn't you?
Yeah, James, he inspired me to become a YouTuber because he was my YouTube idol, right? And I thought to myself, there's people like Brennan Mitchell out there who hold up movies and have all this stuff, and I was like, no, not them. James Johnson. He's my inspiration because not only has he got a massive movie collection beyond words that no one I know could ever have.
No.
But he also knows everything about them. It's gobsmacked.
Yep, he does. He's a fountain of movie knowledge.
So I told him, if I ever become big and famous, I'm going to tell everybody, still because of the bald-headed penis man.
He also has impeccable movie taste.
Indeed. Indeed he does.
How about you, Gareth? Who was your inspiration?
I've already told you.
I know you already told me, but tell the people out there who may not know.
Zara Azaruk, my DVD reviews. Yeah, why not? Let's just stick it in there. DVDM was John Ressinger, Noah from Phone Dog. There's a bunch of people who inspired me to first start up. Ashens was a massive influence. Those of you who know Ashens.
I know Ashens.
Who else was like back in the day? It Girl X Ragdoll, fan. Who else? There's one other person I keep trying to think about. Another DVD updater. I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, there's a bunch of people.
Do you remember Ms. Pole?
I do remember Miss Pole.
He was a very avid steelbook hard box collector.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about YouTubers, I was watching one of James' old videos again yesterday, and somebody sent him Scarface, and they sent him Donnie Darko Steel Tin editions on DVD. And he sent Buzzing Man a note with it saying, I got sent these by basically your best friend, and they don't interest me at all, and I don't give a fuck about them, basically. So I decided to send them to you, so your friend will never send me DVDs anymore because I don't care about what they sent me. I didn't watch them because they're still sealed. Didn't give them a chance. They were beautiful steel tin edition.
Donnie Darko and what other one?
Scarface.
What's going on here, James? What's going on here? We're going to have a talk here now, because you just gave away 2 very good films.
This was like 3 years ago.
What happened there, James? You're going to have to explain yourself.
I was like, how can you not...
Scarface isn't... I thought it was just an action film, and I'm not really into those type of movies.
You need to open yourself
Why?
up.
Give it a go. Just give it a go. Just stick it in and watch it.
I can't now.
No, you can't. You gave it away.
James, you need to give more films a chance, because otherwise
You do,
you'll
actually.
be stuck in the same...
In all seriousness, you need to give a lot more film. You need to broaden your scope a bit, James.
Then I found out about the Donnie Darko was about a killer rabbit, which was a horror film, after I gave it away.
No, it's not actually.
No, it's not.
It's a psychological film about depression, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's quite a dark film.
What about S. Darko?
Sorry? I haven't seen any of the sequels, by the way. I know there's another sequel.
Apparently, S. Darko, from what I've heard, is exactly the same, but with his sister.
Yeah.
So I haven't been interested in it. I got the 4-disc Blu-ray. I think it's like 10th anniversary edition or something. 15.
The rabbit is his imaginary friend, by the way, James.
Donnie Darko, then?
Oh, I own it. I own them both. To me, Scarface is in my top 100 movies of all time. Donnie Darko.
September Blue UK. I don't know if you know her.
I don't, because I saw the video where you dissed her.
Dissed her?
Yeah. I'd send me these movies, and I've no interest on my toll. There's always said just you don't do that.
You don't, James, actually. That's to be fair, you don't. When someone sends you something, you go, I've got no interest in these whatsoever. Yeah.
And worst of all, you send it to her best friend.
You did the one I sent her then?
And worst of all, you send them to her best friend, which makes it even more insulting.
Have you seen the package I sent her?
But you've had so many packages on your channel. How the fuck did you get them all?
I'm wondering this as well, actually, James. You seem to be able to get you're the package man.
Yeah.
Do you know the package man? He lives down your way. And he can unbox. Yes, he can unbox. He can unbox the package. There's a DVD and a Blu-ray and a music CD.
Because I just sit there going, how the fuck has he had like all these 40 packages from people, and where's half of these films gone?
That's how I started watching you, James. Or I started watching you because you had all these packages. Like, how does he get all these packages? I can't get these packages.
Yeah, me either. I've only had one.
It was from people who just want to send me surprise gifts, and also just doing trades with each other.
I just can't believe you had John Flickster sending you questions.
Who?
John Flickster. On your Q&A, he sends you a question, asking you stuff, and it's like, wow. So this guy used to watch, this big guy now on YouTube used to watch you, and like you a lot. No, he doesn't, because he's big and up there, but you were his inspiration.
What was he saying on my questionnaire?
I don't know, so what your question thinks, like, it was like, have you seen this film? He went, no, sorry, I haven't. You
didn't even know who you were speaking to, James. You didn't even know.
Right, if I said to go for it now, have you seen The Grudge? Right, I'm sure if this was a question in the Q&A he had, I'm sure if they might not have said, let's say you haven't, if you have or haven't, right? You would look it up at least to go, oh yeah, I heard that Sarah Michelle Gellar's in it, but I'm not sure, and you might say something else about it, but you wouldn't just go, no, I haven't seen it.
I would probably say, I know Sarah Michelle Gellar's in it, I'm not really into these type of films. However, I know people are. No, I haven't seen it. That's how I respond.
You'd say something about it, though. You know what I mean?
The thing about your response, James, is they're very flat and they come off as inhuman. and that's what people don't like, and that's what people get a bit uppity about. That's what I'd probably say. You gone quiet, James.
He's getting nervous, that's why.
No, I mean, I was talking about the Grudge then, that was all. That I thought the first one.
Okay, James, come on, say something. You're on the spot here.
I just said that I had the third film off somebody on YouTube. Do you remember Peter Ward, Draw Treat?
Peter Capaldi sent you it? What?
No.
Peter Capaldi sent you it? What? Peter Capaldi sent you The Grudge 3? Oh my god.
No.
How'd that happen? How did you manage that, James? I know. There was a note in there as well, wasn't there? There was a note in there saying he was going to be the Doctor as well. You knew all along.
No, it wasn't from Peter Capaldi.
You just said it was! Didn't you just say Peter Capaldi sent him The Grudge 3, just Malcolm? You did. No.
I said.
You said Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I said Draw Treat.
You said Peter Capaldi. That's what you said.
You said Peter Capaldi. It's like that. It's a bit muffled, but I definitely heard Peter Capaldi.
Quite a few of the
Peter Capaldi.
the Resident Evil films.
I just think James is lucky. He's been sent so many DVDs from people.
Mm.
He's given half of them away.
Because he doesn't understand
Only
them.
2 of them.
I don't want to.
I only ever given 2 of those 2 away.
I only watch shit horror. I only watch shit horror films. I don't want these good films.
You gave Sliver away as well. The Steelbook of Sliver.
Oh, James.
Steelbook or what?
You gave a Steelbook of Sliver away as well.
Why did you give the Steelbook of Slither away, James? That's right up your alley. That's a comedic horror.
You had 2 copies.
There's a story behind that. I had 2 come because I bought one on eBay and I ended up having to contact the seller to send it out again because I didn't receive it. I actually received 2 of the same film in the same steelbook. I kept one for myself and then sent off the spare one to Buzz On Man.
Who isn't around anymore, laughing because he's got.
So I still have the steelbook upstairs.
Okay, alright.
I think Buzz and Man's dead. Because he just vanished one day, just had boom and disappeared.
Yeah, his channel's still there, but he hasn't been viewing or uploading anything for ages. Have you been subscribed to him, Gareth or Malcolm?
No, I don't subscribe to Buzz and Man because I don't subscribe to dead channels.
Gareth?
So, I don't know. I've disuscribed him in the past, and if it's unsubscribed to me, because it does do that. If the channel is no longer active, and you no longer watch their videos, it does unsubscribe you at some point. Well, I was subscribed to him.
Does it really unsubscribe you?
Yeah, you know that.
Oh.
Yeah. If the account's gone dead, as in the other account's gone dead, or if you don't watch someone's video actively, and they upload actively, unsubscribe you.
Oh, wow.
Eventually. Yeah. Big YouTubers suffer from that problem quite a bit. All of a sudden, like 3 times a year, their subscriber count goes down dramatically. Because they're like culls a lot of their dead subscribers.
Right.
Not actually dead, as in, you know, people aren't actively watching them. It kills off a bunch of their subscribers.
The YouTube killer. What's that film called? Death Tube? It's a horror film.
Oh, God.
People on the tube get killed.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Hey, Malcolm, because you said about me not having Slither, I'm going to do a new collection video briefly and show you that I still got it.
Okay, James, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah?
Why are you so cool?
Did you know the answer to that?
I do, but I want you to answer it. I do it old school style.
I'm gonna stay around. I need the toilet. We're going to stay around for this answer. Come on, James. Why are you so cool? Why are you so cool? You know, you are the king of cool.
No, because it comes naturally.
This was our permission. Why are you so cool? It comes naturally, I guess.
Right, I really need the toilet. Oh, there's going to be an accident for them.
That's a classic.
Back in a minute.
That's a classic. God, that is classic me, that is.
We've got 20 minutes, James.
That is so classic.
That is classic, yeah.
What's your most favourite classic word I've ever said? Is that the only one?
No, the line where you're going about you want to see Kelly in a gangbang, basically, on the Geeky-Chat. That's my favourite line. Let's see if I can get that up. Let's see, is it here? Let's have a look. Let's see if, is this the one? No, it's the wrong hard drive. But it's
Maybe
a bit...
Don't want to see a Steelbook collection?
Yeah, you can do that. Have you updated it since your last overview?
Have you seen my Back to the Future Steelbook?
I have.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yes, I have.
What about Return of the Living Dead 5?
Yep.
Got
a bit. I've watched all your videos since they first came out. There it is. There it is, James. There you go, man. This is it. This is when you said you wanted to see Kelly and the gangbang on the Geeky-Chat.
The gangbang on the Geeky-Chat.
I didn't get it.
Well, they were sis.
Boy, Maggie show. Well,
It might not.
Oh, hold on. Here it comes.
Then up to Kelly's face and goes, let's have Shag's gangbang.
There we go, ready?
Gangbang. What's that?
On the Geeky-Chat.
Yeah. What, you want to give Kelly a gangbang on the Geeky-Chat?
I didn't get it out of well, mate. It might not.
I can't believe you're sick, you are. We want to withhold live on YouTube and streaming. Then giving it to Kelly.
No, not me.
You did, because you want to withhold on Geeky-Chat over the gangbang. You just said that yourself.
That's my favourite. That's my favourite. That's my favourite quote of yours. And the way he does it in the video as well, he does it so like in your face, like I don't think that's a bit mine.
Actually, I've got a question for you, Malcolm. What is a gangbang?
You don't know what a gangbang is?
That's probably why I said.
You don't know what a gangbang is? Oh dear.
Gareth will tell you what a gangbang is.
Simply put, gangbang at the same time with each other.
I like that. When you said
It's a massive orgy.
Actually, technically.
Sorry, James?
I said,
Technically, it isn't. An orgy is when everybody's having sex together. A gangbang is when you have a woman.
I think we're back. Yay.
You have multiple men giving it to her at the same time.
There's a vampire film I got.
Yep.
Vampires Out
Multiple win 'em all. Nix of the lot, yep.
Malcolm, have you seen my vampire box set, Box of Blood?
I have.
You said a lot.
Why do you have to compare everything to a film, James?
Because in that film, in the Vampires Out for Blood, they got an orgy in it.
Huh?
They do in the Howling as well.
So you know what it is, so why'd you ask? Oh, for God's sake.
Alex wants to
You know what it is then?
James, Alex wants to know if he can come in for the last 10 minutes.
Who?
Alex wants to know if he can come in for the last 10 minutes.
Sure.
Uh-oh. I think he wants to give him my verbal abuse.
Can I let him in? I can let him in.
Let him in, because it's last 10 minutes. Might as well. The Trender Man.
The Trender Man.
So when do you think you'll be free for the next chat you're going to be in, Gareth?
You're invited.
I'm free next weekend, actually.
You are?
I am. I'm free next Saturday if James wants to invite me again.
Yeah, sure.
I'm completely free next weekend.
Okay.
What I mean by that is my dad's at work and my mum and sister on holiday, so I'm completely free. I've got nothing to do.
So you can strip off for the Geeky-Chat and you can do
I
live
could.
challenge.
I could.
Live on the chat in the bathtub.
Yep. Live with Blogger88 in the bathtub.
That's what you need to do. I think
You know what? I might actually do that. I might just start the chat in the bath. Hi guys.
That's what you should do.
This is live from Blogger88's bathtub.
If we had great internet here, I'd do it off the toilet. Hold on, guys. Oh. Oh.
And then you hear those squelching noises.
Maybe they had constipation then.
What?
Maybe they had constipation then.
No.
Yeah, got constipation. Look at him.
It's stuck, guys. It's stuck.
I never realised how far your chin sticks out. Your chin's a lot like Donna's. Donna's got a defined chin as well.
Yeah, I have. It's the chin chin.
So Donna's got the same kind of chin, you know, where it kind of stands out, kind of thing. I think they're great.
So, the roundabout way, Malcolm is a fan of my chin.
Yes, I'm a fan of your chin now. Just because I've got something constipation on. Yeah, like very, very gay and disturbing.
No.
James, have you seen my martial arts collection?
No.
I show it in every Geeky-Chat.
That's a big set.
It's the cheap Mill Creek section. You know where they do 12 discs with 50 movies?
Are they in paper sleeves?
Inside they are.
Yeah.
Gareth.
You know, but they look like the He-Man set. Except
The He-Man set's not. Oh yeah, that's Cowboys card sleeves. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex.
They used to do them in the cardboard sleeves.
Hi, James.
Alex, the Trender Man is back.
Hooray!
Hi, Malcolm. Hi, James, and hi, Gareth.
Hello, Alex.
It's awesome.
James.
Yeah. I bet Gareth could do that as well.
I can't right now because I'm holding my phone, so I need both hands to do it, so I can't do it.
Malcolm.
Do what?
Malcolm.
That's a little bit of real maniac to it with James, because he goes, this is James properly, right?
I find it funny James forgot to do the hands. He just did the
Malcolm.
Yeah?
That's the highlight of my week, that.
Oh, that was great. The last chat, Gareth, I went mental.
Okay, what was that?
Because my subscription to WWE Magazine has been cancelled, so I went mental.
Your description to what?
So WWE Magazine, they stopped publishing.
Oh, okay, I see.
I went crazy, ended up flying at the floor, and that's the highlight of my week, that is, and went really bonkers in the chat. All over probably about 50 odd pages of paper.
You went bonkers.
Yeah, I threw it at the floor.
You're bonkers anyway.
Oh, there you go. I have to be in these chats, don't I?
Oh yeah, to blow with James, you have to be bonkers.
You love, James, because you love football so much, what team do you support?
Nick always says I support a team, and he always says,
Newcastle.
Bristol
no,
Rovers. Bristol.
He wouldn't have to. He'd have to support Bristol Rovers. He'd have to.
It's that one actually, yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit.
You're right.
I'm sorry, James, but you can't accept that because Gareth said you have to, so you have to say a different team because you didn't pick it yourself.
Exactly. There we go. See what we're doing here.
Adelaide United. Adelaide United.
Even though I don't like it, I'll say City.
City? What City?
Bristol City.
Bristol Shitty.
Accrington Stanley.
I've heard
Bristol-
that one, Bristol. They're not only are they shit football players, but they're also arseholes with cop-shaped heads.
I've also heard they're all shit lovers as well.
Alex, have you ever been to Bristol?
Pardon?
Have you ever been to Bristol?
I've never been to Shitstall, no.
Let's hope you never find out, Alex.
Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm meeting Mumsy in the back alley at Bristol.
You think it's Mumsy?
I've done more than that. She fingered me.
Did you just say she fingered you?
He did.
So if she fingered you, where did she stick her fingers, Alex?
Ooh.
Up the shitter.
Oh.
And are you sure it was Mumsy?
Huh?
And are you sure it was Mumsy?
Yeah.
I
You sure?
I thought I saw James for a minute. Right, I regret saying that now.
Yeah, the vision's going through my head right now.
James isn't happy.
Why?
Sorry, James.
You know,
I think
whoever's got the thing playing in the background, that's going to get a copyright on this video.
Why will I?
That sound because it's a live broadcast from something.
It does. Yeah, you're right. Who is that? Is it?
It was me, sorry.
Oh.
It's
I
on
thought it was James
channel,
for a minute.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's only one who gets copyrighted.
Careful.
Oh, you be careful.
We've got 13 minutes, so what we're going to talk about?
Alex can bring up a subject.
I was just about to say I think Alex needs to because he's the special guest for the last few minutes.
If you had to live with any actor or actress for a week, who would it be?
John C. Phillips.
You wouldn't have much food left.
Idris Elba.
Oh?
Idris
That would
Elba.
be a good one.
Oh.
Ah, see? Yeah, I think he'd be quite cool.
I think I'd want to. I think if I was honest, I think I'd want to be with. When he was alive, it probably would have been Dennis Hopper because he sounded like a real interesting, kind of crazy person.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if he'd have been alive now.
Huh? You, James, go on.
Or me to choose a person.
No one that's been in Buffy.
Yeah.
No.
Or X-Files.
Or any horror film ever.
I'll go for Catherine Isabel.
Oh, boo.
Who?
You know, that from that
She's
werewolf
the
movie.
star of Ginger Snaps.
What?
Star of Ginger Snaps, I said.
I know what woman I'd pick.
Mumsy.
Who?
Who is
She's
it?
She's an
What
actress.
actress would you pick, Malcolm?
I'd pick Jamie Murray.
Okay. All right.
Oh, right there.
That woman from that Fright Night movie.
Because I've seen her naked in Gosling Arena and I'd want to see some of that close up.
Mine would be Jessica Alba.
What, now or back in Dark Angel days?
You put me on a spot there. Oh. Actually, I'd probably say midway between and say Fantastic 4 Days.
Actually, that's a good period to pick. Actually,
Yeah. Mhm.
I feel like she was more fleshed out then, like more.
Yeah.
Good choice. What about you, Alex?
For actor, don't ask me why, but I just thought of him. Rick Moranis, don't ask me why.
Oh, No, that could be interesting.
Just so I could just say Rick the Dick 24/7. I'd be like, where you been, Rick? But, does he look after his kids permanently or something? Is that why he quit?
Is that why he's a dick?
No, is that why he quit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
And I probably, apart from Mumsy, but does starring in Anal Mums 101 count as being an actress?
Oh, you're going to get a good attention in a minute. I see James
come downstairs. Sorry, James.
It's okay.
Is Mum you're talking about?
It is. It's Mumsy.
Mumsy Wumsy.
Look, I just made what do you call it? Thumbnail for this chat.
Oh, cool.
What is it?
It's a still of Malcolm.
Yes.
With many pictures of Gareth, Alex, and myself at the bottom.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's the highlight of my week,
Oh
Dad.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
You'll have
I think you watched that over and over, didn't you? You watched me do that angry thing over and over again, didn't you?
I honestly watched it 2 times before I went to bed after Skype yesterday. Honestly.
Oh dear.
You wanna know what you look like on that on the still?
We'll see when he goes up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It'll be a surprise.
Right.
Surprise! Oh, surprise! You want a surprise? Hold on, James's new favourite song, and it isn't copyrighted either.
Oh, I know.
Surprise.
James,
This is
you
his
know,
new favourite song. Where is it? Let's have a look.
James, you know True Blood?
Yeah.
I've ordered season 1.
You've ordered season 1.
Yeah, on Blu-ray.
I wanna do bad
Blu-ray,
things to you.
£2.
Good one.
On Blu-ray.
Good one. Still. I hope you enjoy the show.
So do I. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
That's James's favourite song.
Whoa.
You bought True Blood?
Yeah, I told you know that.
No, I mean you actually did.
Yeah.
Oh, good. For the $2.50.
Yeah. It's been
I think
dispatched,
I
so it
like
should
it.
be here Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully.
I think you'll like it. The one thing I don't like about it is I don't like Saki Sake.
It's Suki.
It's Sake because she sucks.
Sucks in my
Anna
way.
Paquin.
But the whole film you watch it, you see that big gap between two, and you think, could it fit between there? Could it? Then she gets off with Bill the vampire, goes like this, get off her, leave her alone. And they go like this, they go, it's alright, Bill, and he goes, leave her alone. And like, Bill, calm down, leave her alone. Bill, leave her alone. He's just like, fucking hell, get a grip.
James, you get a Netflix yet?
No.
You need to, it's got all these horror movies you could watch on
And
there.
it's got the originals on it.
Netflix. Can you get that through? Can you get that through a Freeview?
Oh, James. Oh dear.
Netflix is an exclusive.
For $5.99.
Actually, Malcolm, I think that's my favourite James quote. Actually, now.
I think you're right.
Can you
I
get
think you're right. Seriously, James, you can watch it on your computer.
Yeah, you get it on your
I
laptop.
thought it was free. That's what I meant.
No.
No, you pay $5.99 for it. $5.99 a month isn't a lot for a lot
It's
of
good.
movies.
For you, you would love it.
Review them after you've watched them too.
There'll be maybe hundreds, maybe even 1,000 horror films that you haven't seen. Do it.
Like, Alex, have you seen Tash's review of Last Dance on the Left?
Yeah, she didn't like it.
What did you think of it?
I was a bit like, oh, because you said
Yeah.
the acting was crap, the story was crap. I was like, what the fudge?
Yeah,
She said
so
it was
was I.
better. She said I Spit on Your Grave was better. I was like, hold up.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Do you know what? I even brought it down last night after watching that because I was going to do a review the same day just to kind of go, this review was terrible of this.
I was shocked. I thought she would like it. But
I mean, no offense to Tash, but I was gobsmacked. She said it looked like a college project. It's West fucking Craven.
I know, I was shocked when she said that.
It's like one of the
it's an
mega
important
big
film.
No.
Well, I'll have to put that one under the bed.
I'm going to review that next week, I reckon.
Have you got it on Blu-ray?
Yeah, I've got the American Blu-ray standing somewhere. Where was that?
I still haven't got it on Blu-ray. I need to.
Where are you, you little bastard? No, which, for some reason, that bit at the top makes no sense.
That reminds you of, like, I can't remember what cover it is. It's not like the Black Christmas cover, is it? Something like that.
It looks like that a bit.
Yeah.
Where's the other one? I've got the remake over there, but not.
Have you seen the remake?
Yeah, I like the remake, but I don't
think it's too bad. No.
I like it, but I think it's nothing compared to the original.
No.
But it was produced by Wes Craven, wasn't it? So I suppose he did still have a hand in it.
Mm.
A lot like The Hills of Eyes. The remakes them had him doing the thing and all, didn't they?
All right.
He produced the first one, at least, I know, of the remake. But yeah, I was just surprised. I was like, how can you not like it? I mean, she said she didn't feel sorry for the women getting raped or anything either.
Oh.
And for when,
That's cold.
And for when they were beating her, it looked like they were just tapping her.
Anyway, sorry, Tash.
Sorry, Tash.
Sorry, but not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, but not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, but not sorry.
Not sorry.
Have you seen, James? You've only seen the remake, haven't you?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like it. Who's the guest on Wednesday?
It's Tash, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh,
Remember?
cheers.
Oh.
No,
Well, you were going to be Saturday.
Joking.
But Gareth's here on Saturday, so he's took your place. So 9 years ago,
I didn't mean to take someone's place.
No.
All I said was I was free. I didn't say that. Should bump Alex off.
I'm joking.
Don't cry, Alex.
I was in the chat. Just James wants Gareth here.
Do you know what? I'll do my chat with FK Vlogs instead. At 8:55.
You two could do one naked. We just sit there topless, naked, completely, and just talk to each other about Disney movies.
Disney movie.
I'm white.
It's a joke.
I'm just thinking it's like a sort of a joke.
I could imagine you in a chat with FK Vlogs. Hey Frankie, what do you think of that snake? Let me show you my Disney snake. Way. Let's get. There you go.
Can I just ask something? Does anybody else think she's a bit over hyper sometimes?
All the time.
I think she's got princess.
Okay,
syndrome.
thank you.
I think she needs a man to come in her life and destroy her.
What was it that? What was it the Riker family called her?
I think you should give her syphilis.
the pox.
You know what? I might ask her. I might say I want to send you some free films and just say this.
Oh God.
James just
Oh,
came
God.
to say hello.
Hello. Hello.
James, you've seen that video, haven't you?
No.
Hello.
You know the Riker family video?
Yeah.
You got me. That is a good one. That is funny. Did you not like that one?
You like any of them?
Oh, come on, it's funny. He
I
admires
like
you.
my favourite one's the bit where it goes, he wants penis.
What about the one where you're going? Ooh.
I tell you what my favourite one is. My favourite one is the one where it goes, James wants penis, because he's got me going, oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh!
I like that one where at the start it goes, yeah, with my ding dong hanging out on the top of an ice cream.
Yeah, I love that. I think that one's great. Do you not even download that?
Okay, the only one I liked was the one with Happy Days and the PKE meter.
Oh, yeah,
Do you know, I actually downloaded all the ones of me and all of us.
Yeah, they are funny.
I downloaded it because I thought it was so funny, because I think he's getting kicked off, isn't he?
Thanks to
Gareth.
Thanks to me.
Gareth
Yeah.
the cock block.
Yeah, Gareth the
What did I do?
You
You're
destroyed.
Oh no! I think I know where this is going. I am not responsible for any other person's actions. I only advise people. If they wish to go and then cast use their freedom and democratic right to then file a complaint against someone on YouTube, that's their prerogative.
Gareth, what are you trying to say?
Responsible.
I know what happened. I said to James that if he wanted to, he could file a complaint against the person he did.
James, you
I
are
just have
selfish.
advice.
I just want to say this. I just want to say this. Nobody knew it was actually James, and you've just told everybody that James did it, and James didn't want anyone to know. So you just ratted out your friend. So I'm just how amazing this is for me. Do you know how amazing this is for me to get you to say things, Joe? It's just great.
You knew it was James. It wasn't me.
I knew it was James. I didn't tell anyone. You're the one who told everybody. You saved me from doing it. Oh dear.
It was James, everybody.
But what people will remember is James did it because Gareth suggested he should.
All I did was say if he couldn't wanted. Didn't say, James, go and make a complaint.
So technically, you can't blame James because James takes people's advices quite seriously. So technically,
I know he does.
You can blame James's personal advisor, Gareth Deutsch.
I'm James's personal advisor.
If the Michael family watches this, Gareth was the reason you lost your channel or got in trouble.
Oh dear. So some one less troll on YouTube.
Now because
I'm
of
so
you,
sorry.
Gareth, James has to go into hiding. He's got to have a new identity.
Yep.
He's gonna have to be called Johnson James.
Yes. And his new name on the chat's going to be MyReviews DVDs.
Do you know what? I actually laughed the other day. I was playing Metal Gear Solid 2, and do you know who the president in that's called? James Johnson. I'm not even joking. I actually laughed. I don't remember that.
I like number 2.
Sorry?
I actually like the second Metal Gear Solid.
So did I. I've completed it several times.
A lot of people hate it because of Raiden, but I actually like it.
I did.
I like how much snake gets used in it because it's appropriate. It just makes sense. You know?
James, did you not hear my comment about? Did you not see my comment about your hair earlier?
No.
I said James's hair's gone walkabouts. I thought you saw it.
Okay, welcome to all.
Bye. I'm going to make a video with that as James's song while he's moving like this.
Oh yeah.
In Michael family style. Now, you know that most remember that big bit where it went through with Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that song? Whenever that
Numa or whatever it's called.
That's it, Numa.
Yeah, he's on the orange advert, isn't he? In the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what James should do. He should do that.
Give it 10 years, that could be James Jansen.
Numa nana. Right, we better start saying our byes, guys.
Bye, guys. See you guys. Bye.
Yeah, bye guys. Bye.
Thank you for joining us, Alex, for the last few minutes.
Thank you, James. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome, buddy.
Brother from another mother.
That's the move so perfectly. You can tell someone's related to James because they can do it perfectly.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, carry on.
Alright, Alex, you can go first because you were the last one in.
I would just like to say thanks, James, for putting me on the platform. I would just like to say thanks, James, for putting me on the platform to success. This 10 minutes has given me the opportunity to show my opinion.
You've got your 15 minutes of fame.
They did, literally.
Thanks, James, for having me. It's been nice to be in this chat. Nice seeing you, Malcolm and Gareth.
Right.
Thanks for the comments. Oh wait, no one commented.
What about you? Okay, Gareth, your turn.
Once again, thank you very much for James for having me, and thank you very much for the guests for being so humble as usual, and thank you for some of the comments. Some of them were questionable. Looking nowhere in particular. No, no, thank you very much.
Thanks guys for watching. Thanks Gav for being here. Always great and always entertaining as usual. Thanks Alex for your 10-15 minutes of being here. It's always good to see you, buddy. And thanks James, and
You too.
it's awesome.
It's my highlight of the week, that.
Alrighty, and your next few times until Wednesday. Malcolm, you'll join me again Wednesday?
Of course, I'll join you every time.
Yeah,
Don't
I'll be joining.
Alright then, see you guys and take care for now. Bye.
Bye.
That's my highlight of the week.
Big Donkey's taking a